What is up, everybody? Welcome to Sandlot Gaming's Dungeons and Dragons. We are running through the Phandelver's Lost Mine mod on this particular stream. Video is coming soon, though. I'll bring that up in just a second. But this is session 16 of Phandelver's Lost Mine mod. This will probably be the final battle. We came up to the point of the Black Spider. In Wave Echo Cave. We are hurting. We're running on fumes a little bit, but we have our party of 6 is all alive. We are up and we are ready to go in and take this guy down. So far, we have found the magic brazier that will enchant our items. We've taken out a wraith. We have kind of worked through every other part of this cave, and this is the last place to go. We also took out a green skull, which came back to life, which we're going to have to deal with at some point. But this will be the last room that we go into. How this works, we start around now and we go till about 11:30. And 11:30, actually about 12 o'clock, we'll go 2.5, 3 hours, depending on where we are, find a good spot to leave off. And away we go. Let's jump into the chat, see what people are up to.
Like straight down to you shoot like door panels and you can close and lock people out coming in to fight you. So, and the fact that you're shooting rebels is really confusing because like I'll be running around and I'll see a stormtrooper and I'll want to shoot it, but I'm like, wait, no, you're on my side now.
The damn ball to James White. This is Rex Burkhead
No,
shit.
don't do that. Always
Georgia
give it
Gronk.
to Burkhead.
Maybe
Gronk.
give some Gronk some love.
Nope. That's okay. I mean, I kind of cancel those points out, so that's fine.
Well, same with James White.
If they throw it.
I basically, if I had any chance of winning this, like he had to throw to James White and Gronk exclusively.
Yeah, pretty much.
So right now I'm just looking to pad points to try to get the 1-1. Hope for a bad Cam Newton night.
There's James
Although
White.
it's prime. Although it's a primetime game, which is usually pretty good for Cam Newton.
Gronk who?
Unless it's the Super Bowl.
Oh, it's the Super Bowl. He likes to be seen.
And it is Miami.
He's a child, Cam Newton. I've diagnosed him. He's a child.
In your medical opinion, you think he's a child?
Yes, he's a child.
As your lawyer.
He's a spoiled brat child. Who loves the spotlight when things are going well. And when things don't go well, he doesn't want anybody to talk to him or ask him any questions, and he hates it. Oh, look, Martellus Bennett just eclipsed his totals as an offensive player this season as on all his games he played with the Packers.
Dude, he's injured.
Dick. Sports ball and stuff.
I just don't get it though. Green Bay and tight ends, they just...
Jermichael Finley had that one good year.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And then he got so concussed he couldn't play anymore. Wasn't that it, or was it a back thing or a neck thing? I don't know.
I think it was a neck thing with Finley.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, I think it was a neck.
Gotcha. My neck. My back. My neck and my back. So is everybody here?
I'm here.
That's all that really
It
matters.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter if everybody's here.
1 minute. Troy needed an extra 5 minutes.
Copy that. So
No,
how
it's
are we
full
going
by
to beat
9
this
o'clock.
Black Spider, guys? Should we go back and get our stuff enchanted at the brazier first?
My plan is to shoot it with an Eldritch Bolt in the face. that's my expert strategy for beating this boss.
Is that your expert strategy for beating like the little flying bats too?
Pretty much everything, up to and including doors.
Yeah, that's true. I've been known to demolish a door or two in your day.
A door or two in my day with that same strategy. Yeah. The fact that I have identified that they're in there means my job as a warlock is mostly done.
Well, has that
They're
kind
in
of
there.
warlock, yeah.
There's 4 of them. One of them's a doppelganger. My job is mostly complete. Now I just shoot. Pew, pew!
Pew fucking pew.
Pew fucking pew if I really blow something up.
Okay.
Or actually, if one hits me, I'll do something nasty to it, but it's gonna have to hit me first.
Did you get a reaction?
Yeah, one of my spells is a reaction when I take damage.
Nice.
Hellish Rebuke. It's quite
Of
rebukey.
course.
It's quite hellish
Yeah,
and
yeah.
rebukey.
Rebuke.
It's known for being both hellish and rebukey.
It's a rebuke most hellish.
We're gonna send out.
I wish we were level 5, because then it would be even more hellish than it currently is, but whatever.
So I'd like to suggest fleeing to the entry of the cave and
Running
setting
back
up
to Phandelver.
What's that?
Running back to Phandelver.
No, just setting up camp for like.
It's like noon.
Yeah, we're not
We've done
quite
it
You
It's
don't
like-
have to go to sleep. We just set up camp.
Just roast some weenies, talk about old times.
Have some s'mores.
For what purpose are we setting up camp?
I'm
Wait
gonna
4
die.
hours.
Yeah, if not to rest. That's the thing, we can't afford a long rest because that means the
Yeah.
spider just wins, right? You can just walk in,
Right.
take the well, and walk off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
have to stop him.
a brazier. I mean, you could probably just walk it out of there.
I've taken a lot of braziers with me on my way out of places.
This is coming with me.
So, doesn't this guy look like Dwight Schrute's father?
Creepy uncle, maybe.
He looks like a Schrute, right?
What was his cousin's
And
name in the
Gronk.
show? Merles or something, or Nils, or
Um,
uh,
it was like Mills.
yeah.
It's not Miles.
Is that the guy you're taking screenshots of, or headshots of?
All right, yeah. This guy did. Yeah, that is one of the pictures that I took of him. But it's more just to say like this guy was very. What was his name?
Oh, big hit.
Yeah, it was.
Oof. Those hits usually kill Deion Lewis's of the world.
Yes, they do.
All right, are we ready to rock and roll?
Sure are.
I'm ready to play
Moe's.
D&D instead, but I mean, I'll rock and
Moe's.
roll too.
Except I'm not even in Roll20.
Yeah, we got. We're missing Nick, Chris,
Sorry.
me.
He's here.
No,
In the
I'm not
game.
in roll 20.
In the game. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not there.
Yeah.
So you're missing Garad.
I wouldn't say I've been missing him.
Womp womp.
Same.
I'm feeling
So,
very
Troy,
dexterous
We
tonight.
kind of talked about this at one point, but are you basically domain squatting roll20.com?
Basically,
No.
is being a generous word.
Definitely.
That's exactly what's
Definitively, yeah.
Hashtag lawful evil stands.
And what is your long game with this?
Extortion.
Yes.
Eventually, they'll cave.
What do you hope to get out of this? Like, how many times your investment do you hope to receive
It's
back?
worth this just for the story.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's worth the $10 a year is going to cost to you for the story.
Just to stick it to people providing a service that you use and enjoy.
I also get a fair amount of hate mail from Roll20 fans
Nice.
who
Do you
look
really?
me up on who is. And
Oh, you're kidding?
Give me shit.
Really?
oh yeah, it
Oh,
definitely
that's
happens.
so good.
Do you have
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
do you have a website on roll20.com? You know what? Why don't I just look?
I'm going to look too.
It
Yeah,
actually
just go there.
goes
It
to a
just
broken
says "suck
page.
it, nerds."
Yeah, it's
And
just-
you,
They have a.
You really should say.
Girl.
They
You
have
really
a.
should just say
Girl
something
command out
like.
there.
They have
So
a
what I've
Heroes
been
of the
considering
Storm
doing-
esports team now.
I've been considering setting up a Shopify store that sells dice and sending Roll20 straight to that.
That's great.
I could probably make a couple $100 a month off of that.
Dude, I'll build you that Shopify page real quick.
Well,
But it's also quite likely that they might actually throw a bigger hissy fit at that point.
Yeah.
You make the print larger for the Suck It Nerds sign and set it on fire.
I mean, legally though, they can't really. I mean, I don't know. You swooped in on that domain after they already bought theirs, though, right?
No. I had it long
No.
before. I
He's
actually
had it
offered
for
up a
years and
trade with.
years.
So when he first started, so I was planning to basically build exactly what they built. So I'm really happy they did the actual work to do it. So I had bought it explicitly for that purpose, and then I saw like the day they launched, they posted on Hacker News, and I was like, "Hey, I own Roll20.com. We should like talk this out." And the guy reached out, and I was like, "Hey, dude, I'll just trade you the domain for like any of your other domains that you have. Like, just give me a decent domain back, and we'll do a like for like trade." And glad you guys like launched with this. He's like, "Oh, I don't own any other domains." I was like, okay, see you later." Like he didn't really make any further attempts beyond that.
Yeah,
He's
well, yeah,
something-
you could
Why don't you
barter
go
with something.
Buy some.
Interesting. Yeah, seriously. Be like,
Just go buy some.
I've got suckitnerds.com.
There's so many free domains.
And
Just-
so
just
he
lie.
has since been pushed out of the company. And
Well, because of his poor business deals.
Yeah. Obviously.
probably yes.
Not a
makes the
great
best
negotiator.
deals.
That was not a great business instinct on his part. I would have been like, but I do have a van.
Yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully they do really well.
Now you gotta be like, sure, I'll trade you, but you go first.
All right. Looks like we have everybody in. No, we're missing somebody.
Andy.
I'm in, right? I don't think I'm in. Sorry.
Nick.
So in other news,
okay.
I'm
I had to
here.
go
I
get
would have known that I'm
X-rays.
not here.
It's only been
obviously
10
not
minutes
always
since the
paying
last
attention.
time we told you you weren't here.
Yeah.
It has not been, because it's only been 7 minutes since Troy's even been back, so don't say that.
It's been 15 minutes since we told you.
All right.
37 minutes in Asian countries.
Oh my god. Brady's gonna cost me this game.
Are we streaming?
We are.
Uh-oh.
And now we know all the business dealings of Roll20.net.
Now we know Troy is trolling the internet.
Have you met
That-
Troy?
That Twitch recording is going to be Exhibit 1 when they take it to court.
Yeah.
By illegal action.
Your Honor, this guy's kind of been a dick to us. He's mean.
Watch. The judge will be some bitter old neckbeard and he'll just get right off.
As a lot of judges are.
All right, so
I picture just a beard and a chair. That'd be awesome.
No
last,
offense to any viewers that are bitter old neckbeards.
Right.
so last week, you guys headed south from your encounter with Ziza, the Spectator. You encountered a Wraith who you still don't definitively know who that was, but you fought him, destroyed the Wraith, headed back up to the
We
room
got his
where
pipe.
where the Wave Echo Cave gets its titular name. Made your way west through this tunnel, setting up a very effective tripwire. Had a little bit of a battle in this cavern with a stream running through it. At one point, a doppelganger that was present fled to the west. Hansi followed after you guys cleaned up some of that battle. Saw the doppelganger meeting with a drow, which is a dark elf, in a large temple-like room. You saw that doppelganger was present with that drow. There were also two bugbears present. You saw the doppelganger change into a bugbear, and that's pretty much where we're at.
Oh no, we forgot the point where Zigmundo is at cripplingly low health.
Hey man, Granny's down to 13 as well. I know you're down to 8, which is lower than 13, but
I'm glad we can math.
I think the only option is to kill them and then bring them back and hope they get their HP lift. So I'll volunteer to kill Zigmundo.
But that's a lot of time to use.
I volunteer to kill Steve.
bring us back how?
Get in line.
We'll worry about it after we kill you. Don't
Find
start
the
thinking too
clerics
far ahead
somewhere.
here. Don't get caught up in the minutia of bringing you back to life. I mean, come on.
Guys, we should look to see if there's any real estate here we can purchase to open and expand our empire.
Don't you worry about Revivify. Let me worry about Blank.
A nice little bed and breakfast, maybe in the cave.
Right near the waterfall? Or the ocean?
Have a nice water feature.
Yeah.
All right.
So our options, we could try to go back and enchant our stuff, maybe, if we wanted to do that. We could just charge in and fight. We could, I don't know, short rest.
I don't know
Does
what. I don't know what short
Yeah.
resting is going to do. You know, Garaz is going to want to just charge in and fight. So
Does
Let's
anybody
get in there.
stand to benefit? from
I'd get
short
my
rest?
key points back, and people get
And
their spells back.
Steve might get some spell slots.
I
Spend
have the hex is still active, and the other one I already have open, so I'm as ready to roll as I'm likely to be,
Okay.
I
minus
get,
some hit points.
I do get wild shape back because I've used one of them. So I
Also,
have
we
one
can
left.
roll hit dice to get health back if we short rest.
But I'm okay with that.
Sigmundo and I are already full.
Well, how about this?
Yeah.
DM is a short rest acceptable given the time that we have spent thus far?
You can attempt to take a short rest.
Just kind of
Well-
gather ourselves after that last
Right.
fight. You know, clean ourselves off.
Yeah, we could like camp here, like quite quietly.
perhaps I should set up another tripwire.
Ooh,
Yes.
that worked good last time. I like that.
That would have been so cool if it worked.
It would have been great.
Worked on me.
Picturing the six of us sitting there at the cave, ready, like, oh. Nothing coming.
Okay. Is that what we want to do? Do we want to try to do a short rest in this little like 4x2 that we are currently in?
I think that's. I would vote for that.
Abstain.
Okay, if that's what we're going to do, Garad will actually take the point to the north up here as the first kind of like on watch.
It's only 10 minutes or so.
It's 30
It's
minutes.
a half hour.
All right. Well, watch away.
We're not going
I'll
to
be
sleep
over
or
here.
anything. We're just kind of.
No, but it's good to know if something's coming. I mean, I know that we're going to
Yeah.
be attention, but it's good to have.
Sure.
If I'm going to be relaxing, I should be, relaxing
Andy-
here.
Hansy can watch.
True. And we don't care if he dies.
Yeah,
She
I don't know.
does.
Maybe we should just charge in while we have the element
Yeah.
of surprise.
Oh, wait,
Keep going,
Troy, I did have one
Chance.
question. Did Hansy see that when the doppelganger turned into a bugbear, did he have any identifying markings or anything that would distinguish him from either of the other two bugbears?
He didn't look for that, and it would have been difficult to judge at that distance.
So, Hansy's a little racist when it comes to bugbears. They all look the same to him.
I
Handsy.
mean, aren't all
So,
humans
go
a
ahead.
little racist?
I think
He
if-
is infernal in origin.
If he had thought to look more closely during that time, he might have been able to do that. But
Fair enough.
a
Got it.
little late.
Little late.
Hansy's
Dollar
useless.
late, buck short. Yeah, that's
It's
a
a good-
shame
about a
because
week
it's
la-
pretty
about a
much my
week
only
late.
trick.
All right. So it sounds like some folks want to charge in, some folks want a short rest. What do we want to do?
I don't want to
My
give them a
ch-
chance to
charging in,
surprise, so.
charging in is what I want to do. But if we're going to take a short rest, I'm not opposed to it.
Thanks for that. What do you want to do?
I want to charge in.
Okay.
Let's get him.
What are we charging? Hold on. Let's decide that first.
What's that?
I'll
vote
charge. I'm
charge.
pro charge.
I vote charge.
Yes. Where are we charging?
The
Because
north-
up these,
the
up this,
northwest
up this,
hallway.
Yeah, up this stairway here, up this, and into apparently a cavernous room,
There's a room
So-
up here.
a
Can
very
I-
large room filled with 3 bugbears, one of which is actually a doppelganger and a drow elf.
And the final boss.
Yes. Okay. So we're all pretty much aware that in that corner lies the final boss, right? Like,
Yep.
Yeah, but Mormesk was, or what I think was Mormesk, was pretty nasty, but we handled that. You're only mostly dead.
True. Only mostly dead.
But as we all know from the Princess Bride, mostly dead is slightly alive.
Can't argue that logic.
Yeah, it's a glass is half full kind of thing.
All right.
Okay,
So if
we
we're
got,
going, let's
we got
go.
3
Big guys
charge-ins and 1 short rest, right? So
Yeah.
is there another
In we
charge
go.
in which would just swing it that way and we go?
I mean, fuck it. I'm gonna die. Let's go.
All right,
Yeah, short rests won't fix what's wrong with you.
let's go in then.
Yeah.
My main
So how are we gonna do this? Do we do send just in Handsy first?
All right, so let's do order.
Handsy should scout out the area first. Garot will be like the point person. We'll be on point.
Fleek.
So Garad, who's next?
Usually it's Roland. How's your health there, Roland?
I'm full.
Okay, who's next?
I'd like to be near the back.
Okay, I think normally Steve's next.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
I could be after Steve. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll go, and then Zig.
I
I'll
think that-
protect you. I'll protect you, Granny. Not like those cowardly bastards. in the
Or
back.
She's fine.
would you
Glad
want
I'm
to switch with me,
full
Meryl?
health.
Would you want to switch with me, Meryl? Because I can do probably more in the way of defense for Granny and Zig.
Nope.
I can probably.
No, because when you're up
Sure
front,
don't.
your sentinel abilities don't let them pass you as easily.
It's
Okay.
easy to run away when you're in the back too.
Yep. And I can run really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
You can. That's one of your
Sounds good.
better skills.
All right, so let's send Handsy
All right,
up first.
Hansy proceeds back into the room and takes a close look.
All right.
He especially wants to know if any of the bugbears have any funky markings or mohawks or whatever.
Oh, we should do that stealth thing, by the way.
Oh, and we should all do our terrible stealth rolls.
No, we can do a pass without trace, right?
For what
You
end,
can- It is a
You get a surprise
level-
attack.
Oh.
It is a level 2 spell. I only have 2 of those remaining.
Good. I think it's worth it if we get a surprise attack, though. An extra round in would be big news.
What does it actually give us? Plus 10 bonus on stealth checks. That's not nothing.
Yes.
That would help a lot.
All right, so are you guys going to try and stealth into the room?
Yeah, we're gonna try to surprise attack them. I think is I got the draft plan.
Okay. Let's go ahead and we're going to do a group stealth check.
So I'm
So-
gonna use pass without trace. Everybody gather up.
All right,
Yeah, so
everybody gathers up. You cast that. So make sure to remove. Is that a
30 feet.
cantrip or no?
No.
Second level.
Level
spell
2.
slot.
No, it's
Okay.
it's a level 2.
So make sure to mark that off.
Yep.
And then everybody roll their stealth check.
Okay, let's not.
Can't be tracked except by magical means.
And I'm basically going to take the median.
Wait,
Yeah.
And this is plus 10, right? Because of the pass.
It's not plus 10. It's plus 10 to your dexterity, which depends on what your score is.
It says
It is plus 10.
to stealth.
Yeah, it is plus 10.
It says plus 10 to dexterity for your Okay, that's fine. I'm sorry. I'm not questioning what you guys are saying.
Plus 10
Yeah,
to
dexterity
dexterity,
is stealth.
parentheses, stealth.
Yeah.
Checks.
Wow.
Right, but it's not plus 10. Because plus 10 to your dexterity,
Stealth
which
checks.
means with a bonus.
Stealth checks
It's
are
not plus
dexterity
10.
based.
Right, it's plus 10 to your stealth check.
These are really good
Dexterity
rolls.
parentheses stealth is a stealth check, not your
Okay, sorry.
dexterity score.
Okay, I was looking at that different. I thought it would be plus 10, which would
So
you're
the
plus
reason
10 just
why-
fine.
Here's the reason why it says that is because if you read the player's handbook, a ability check such as stealth, it's usually tied to a certain attribute, but sometimes it can be tied to a different attribute.
Right.
Right. So
Good to know.
athletics is normally tied to strength, I believe, but in some cases I could adjudicate that in this case athletics is tied to
Dex.
dexterity or constitution. Right. You can imagine
Right.
like a
Running really fast.
like a Houdini getting like punched
Like
in
you
the
gotta do a
stomach
lot
kind
of
of
Yeah,
flips.
thing.
being real tough. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so it's telling you that this is a stealth check tied to dexterity.
That's good for. Thank you for the inside baseball.
Those
There you
those
go,
rolls
Mitch.
were pretty baller though. We should be pretty stealthy.
Those were very nice rolls. I do want to mention though that if you remember, the doppelganger does know that you guys were all in this room that you were in.
Okay, but we're plus 10 to
Oh.
that, right? So we should be sneaky as all hell.
So he could be making active, perception.
Oh wait, and you know what?
Set up
I have
Tripwire.
I have another suggestion too. Hansy could distract him, and we could go the other way.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I think that we should. To be honest, I think that at some point we need to stop coming up with suggestions. And if you want Hansy to do that, just have Hansy do that, and let's just start.
One
let's just-
minute, sorry.
Hansy proceeds into the room and checks it out invisibly,
We should check for
Tried
traps
to-
while we're
yeah,
moving in,
tried to run
boys.
real quick.
and he's looking for traps.
Sorry, had to get the dice.
Oh, of course. Do you roll actual dice? That's awesome.
I do. I roll actual dice.
Instead of rolling
It's
secretly
old
in
school,
Roll20.
man.
It's so much better.
Old school like the old school.
Well, it's still pretty secret, but
Right.
If they're gonna call a Gronk a fucking catch on like the
So,
half-yard line.
And Brady's
Does
going to
Handsy-
sneak it in.
He is.
Hansy see anything different than he saw last time?
Just a second.
Oh man, that's not
So
good.
what is our
so what
stealth
rolls?
number right now? Like 25 or something?
15.
That's high.
It's 15-ish. He's usually take the median of the roll, so it's like 15.
Well, then it'd be 25
But
because you
then
had
a
10.
plus 10.
Oh, plus 10.
Right.
Right.
All right, so Hansy heads back into the room. He's roughly here. And once again, he sees that he is in a large temple-like space with a statue of a dwarf at the northern end. The three bugbears are now facing the doorway, kind of scanning back and forth between the doorway that Hansy is in and another doorway to the south that Hansy can see. So they're kind of looking back and forth with weapons drawn, and they've surrounded that drow elf.
Are there more bugbears on the east exit or on the south exit?
They're all kind of huddled more closer to the northern side of the room.
Mm.
All right, let's head down south, guys. Let's go down this south path
Where is the south path?
down here.
To the south.
Thank you.
And
I knew as soon as I said that.
well, it'll be easier to overwhelm the one guard with focus fire, and then charge in.
Why don't we
Well-
do a pincer? We could do a split attack.
Half our party's a little low on the old HP, so I think we might be better served sticking together.
The South Pass
Oh.
was actually named after Jim South, but it's actually to the north.
All right, let's go to the south and let's do this then.
Okay,
All
so we head towards the southern passage.
All right, so
Hansy.
you guys cross the stream, walk up a flight of steps. There is another
stealth
flight
on
of
the
steps.
stream. Don't cross the streams.
There's another flight of steps headed down to your south. And then to your west, you see a collapsed tunnel with an entryway that you believe leads into that temple room.
And how
All
far is the?
Not
Do we know
far.
how far? Okay, there it is. That's actually exactly what I wanted to know. And this door is closed.
It is closed. Yes, this is a very large door, so probably 9 to 10 feet tall, ornate, double door.
Oh, that's a fancy one. You want to kick it open, Garad?
If we do that, we lose our stealth.
Yeah, but they know we're coming. There's I mean,
But we
Oh,
wasted
we're not
a
gonna be
level
able to
2
good.
spell
We
on
just used
this.
a level 2 fucking spell for this.
We should try to optimize our resources here.
all right. Is it possible for Hansy to open the door from his side?
But then they'll
And
see
you
the
can-
door open, and they'll know we're
That's
coming.
fine. Actually, that's fine. If he does that, that's fine.
What is your
I have
your
an answer for
counter
that.
suggestion?
We go
I
back
have
the
an
other
answer. That's
way.
fine. Do
Hey,
that.
here's
No, do
the
that.
thought.
Open the south door. I have an idea.
Nick could go in by himself, and we could kind of stealth in around him, and then pop up.
One not stealth, and the rest of us stealth.
One not stealth, yeah.
I'll take one.
What is
Well,
the name?
I
What was
don't
it?
know
What
if
do we
Nick
think
will
the name
survive
of
that,
the? What do we think the name of the wraith was?
More mask.
More mask. Okay, that's fine.
That was what
I-
the spectator said his
I
boss
say we
was.
open the door. I say we open the door, and I will try to roleplay this out a little bit. I
Okay,
got
well,
it.
how about this then? Garad opens this door, and the rest of us go back to that other door once
Maybe.
he's doing
Yeah,
whatever he
there,
did.
there you go.
I like that.
There you go.
All right.
I can't say you're going to survive this, Garad, but best of luck.
Can Hansy open this door?
We'll find out. Rest
That'd
of
be
us,
pretty badass to have Hansy open the door like that's a force opening it for him.
yeah. Hansy attempts to open the southern door.
Yeah,
Wait,
before he
wait,
does
wait,
that,
wait,
before he does that,
Wait,
I want to stand in the middle. I
I
want
wanna-
to stand here, and I want to be in like a super powerful pose, and I want to look like I'm using the force. Like
Oh,
Brad's gonna look like he's trying to telekinetically like burst open the doors like that.
Okay.
You
I
know,
know
that's
we're
good.
in a
Garad-
world
yeah,
where
so-
magic exists, and
and-
it's not
Right.
all that uncommon, right?
the rest of us.
Hey,
rest
Grod
of
wants
us
to be
back.
badass.
Okay, that's
And
true.
we're
Okay, so
moving up-
Garad's
we're
going to do
moving up
that,
here.
and he's going to ask Hansy to open the door for him.
And
Rest
by the way,
of
when I
us-
say I'm doing it like this, I'm actually doing it like this because I have Talon and my shield.
I'm doing like this.
Okay.
Just to make sure that that's.
You can send this. You can send the sketch of you doing that to everybody later.
All right, so you're actually asking Steve to tell Hansy to open the door for you,
Yes, I
right?
am. Yes.
So you're instructing him to do it when? Like, how are you guys going to coordinate this split movement?
Just whenever
Steve
we're
says,
ready,
"Give me
we'll
a
open it."
second," and then the rest of us will head back up to that stairway we were just at,
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're
Yeah.
gonna.
and wait for him to kick up a fuss. Hansy should be able to see when he's got their attention, and I'll let everybody know, and then we'll charge it.
We're
So
gonna
is
wait.
Hansy opening the door now while you guys start to head back?
Is
No,
Garrod
Hansy-
gonna? Will Garrod give us
When
a
we're in
signal?
position.
Will we be able to hear him do whatever he's gonna do?
I'll
Yes, I
communicate.
will yell. I will do. Yes, I will yell.
There we go.
I'll communicate telepathically.
Okay.
From where Garrod is, you probably wouldn't be able to hear.
Oh, right, 30 feet.
exactly.
Have you
what-
heard me talk?
Why not? Why not?
And
put-
I'm a half
put-
orc.
put-
Imagine
put-
Nick as a half orc.
There's literally a waterfall right next to where you guys
Okay.
are going. There's huge stone
Literally a waterfall.
walls, tons of stone between the two of you.
Won't
Um,
Hansy be there though?
You might be able to hear commotion. Hansy,
All
right.
yes. Hansy would be able to hear what Nick says.
Well, then Steve
Garrod
can
says.
see what Hansy
Hansy
sees.
tells Steve.
hmm
Then I would know.
Then,
So-
and then we'll all.
Okay.
Let's go
So
back
you
up.
guys are going back up here, yeah?
So
and
which
our
way does that door open?
diversion / tank. we'll be down there.
Good luck, Garrod. See you
The
later.
door's
buddy.
open to
buddy.
the inside. So the door's
pretty-
open away from Nick.
Yeah, that's
That is
the
good to
direction.
know.
Nick.
That is really good to know.
That's good to know.
All right. Party is everybody ready?
May Fultus bless you.
Ugh, again with the Fultus. That's enough for me. Hansy, open the door.
All right, which door is Hansy opening?
The one in front of Garrod.
So to the one to the east.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
No, nope. Not that.
South.
South.
The one in front of
But
Garrod.
the eastern one on
Yeah.
the south.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Sorry.
like everyone was like, "No, it's out the one."
No,
Like,
it's a bit confusing.
All right. So give me a second here.
What is that door?
Let's not worry about that.
Yeah, let's leave that shut.
Guys, hold my beer.
All right. So
we say
Hansy,
his name's Mormont. What was his name? What is his name? What is the race name?
More Mesk was what
Mormont,
the
not
spec-
Mormont,
was-
because that's the
Not
Mormont.
Mormont.
The spectator said it was more Mesk.
Okay. So as the door opens, I say, "More mask commands you,"
Oh
and
boy.
I see what the hobgoblins do.
all
That's
right.
cool.
So there's no hobgoblins in the room, but the bugbears
Bugbears.
remain in kind of combat stance. They were scanning the room, but now they're fully locked on you to the south. And the drow kind of steps up into their mix, and he kind of has this booming, commanding voice. Okay, we'll take care of that in a second, Recto. And he says, the vaunted flames of Tressender, I suppose. Tell me, why exactly do you risk your own doom in pursuing me? What is in it for you?
Fame and fortune, and a new house.
All right. So while that's happening, let's go ahead and you know what, we are going to, if we got to adjudicate time, how do we do it?
Roll initiative.
Oh boy. Were we all supposed to call that out at once? Was that like a kid
Yeah.
show calling a
I think
response?
that was.
No, I botched that then. And once again I didn't click my dude. God damn it.
Oh, Garrod.
Nice.
Oh.
Out the way.
Garod's had enough.
You're gonna need that.
All right. Is that everybody? Are we missing someone? I feel
Why
I'm
didn't
missing
mine?
someone.
Oh, Christ. Let me roll it again. I didn't.
So we can't move as a group anymore.
You cannot move as a group anymore.
Well,
But
we
we're
kind of
all-
could if we held our action until.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
You can coordinate to move as a group.
actually, yeah. I don't know if you can hold a movement though.
But we are all stealthed at like a 25 at this point, right?
Right.
Not all of you, but yes, all of you
Yeah.
except for Garrod.
Except for Garrod. Okay.
We probably don't need to move as a group.
Who beefed it? Yeah.
All right. Steve.
All right. So, how stealthy is stealthy? Like how far away would I have to be before they would definitely see me? Like 20 feet, 30 feet? I'm not sure about the mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, so you don't really know, or Steve doesn't really know. He feels like he's quite stealthy right now, so he can like see that as he walks between shadows, he can almost see that his skin kind of darkens and blends in even more with the shadows than it otherwise
that is
would.
warlocky as fuck.
So cool.
All right. I will proceed then to this point.
Okay.
As,
And you
as
can go
my
that far?
movement.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, and provided they don't see me, I'm not going to give them any reason to see me. I still want to try to sneak in, and I will set a reaction though that if I see that they notice me, that I will shoot them with an Eldritch Bolt, and I assume the doppelganger is still hexed.
The doppelganger
was-
would still be hexed, yes.
He was, and so I would be able to
Interesting.
sense which one is hexed, right? So if you could apply the hex mark to whichever bugbear is hexed.
That's
So
a
when
good
you were
question.
So when you're asking for
shit.
identifying marks, you really could have just said hex on it.
Well, I thought of a better way.
That's interesting. Yeah.
That's
Can
well
you detect
done,
the
Hillers.
hex?
That's a really that's
I need to do some research real quick. Please stand
Yeah.
by.
yeah.
Because
It's a good thought at least.
the ranger version of it actually brands them, like gives them a magical brand. I don't know.
Well, one is going to have some manner of eldritch energies that is specifically lets me hurt them more, so I think I would be aware of that.
Right, but can you
And
actually
this is on the
sense that?
doppelganger or just on one of the bugbears?
One of these bugbears is actually a doppelganger,
Yeah,
and that
yeah,
doppelganger
and
has my hex on him.
Oh, the doppelganger does. Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Because we saw
You are
him
not
in the last
father.
fight and he ran away.
Because I saw him, and every time I see a doppelganger now, I blast it instinctually because I got stabbed real bad by one once.
You almost
It
died.
bothers me, and it bothers me a lot.
So I don't see any reason to believe that you would know which one you hexed.
Yeah.
All right, worth a shot.
Whoa, dude, that's necrotic damage? The bonus damage to a hex? Sweet.
Yeah. No, I think
Yeah.
it's force. It shows up as force. Did I enter it wrong?
Yeah, you
Uh,
entered it wrong.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
have
Nice.
that on my other character for your
Yeah.
game.
Let me change it.
That is very cool.
So they can't
Yeah.
regen health if they get blasted with it.
Right. So, Troy might let you know when you hit one of them, though. So I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, if you were to do more, like if it starts doing necrotic damage to one of them, then
Well, also, he would get to move it backwards, right? Or is that just any Eldritch Blast?
that's
Any
Eldritch
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast
Never
is
mind.
rad. Yeah.
It's pretty rad. It's my one thing.
Yeah.
All right, that's changed. Okay, so I will set a reaction that if I am noticed, I will blast whatever thing starts coming at me first.
Okay. All right, Garad.
Okay, so I'm going to move up 20 feet, set a reaction, and I'm going to yell, are you guys ready for this? Come at me, Dro!
No.
I see what you did
No, I
there.
was not ready for that.
not
Thank
bad.
you.
Not bad. Not bad.
I see what you did.
I want that on a t-shirt. And that is my turn.
That's easier than you think.
Oh, and I forgot that Hansy was on my turn. He helps Garad.
So you're giving up the Mormesk thing?
I didn't work.
Okay.
That one was sold out immediately.
Yeah.
He wasn't buying it for.
So many of your plans work out so well. But at least you
They
have
normally
plans.
do.
At least you have plans, so I don't have
They normally do. I'm a king of kobolds. I got my gear enchanted. I mean,
That is a good point. All right.
It's not a terrible track record.
No, it's not. Yeah. Okay. Who knew Garad was the planner of the group?
So Garad, as you come forward and shout, "Come at me, Dro!" The drow holds his hand up and he says, "Come no further."
well, I stopped my turn, so I'm like, I mean, I only wanted. So
You
does he
still-
stop me?
What
You
is
still
it?
have move left and you have your action left, so it
Yeah.
still is your turn.
Oh no, I said that I actually only wanted to stop here, like in the doorway, because I could move 25 feet, and then I wanted to set a reaction to like to be
Okay.
ready if something comes charging at me. So
Okay, so all right, let's move on to Granny.
Crap. Okay. Granny is going to follow Steve and hide behind him.
Okay.
Like,
So
as in
Black-
take the hide
Take the
action.
hide action.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause he doesn't know what I do.
Because the halflings can do that. I don't actually know what you need to do for the hide action, though.
You can just take it. It's fine.
Tell Troy you're
Okay,
trying
that's just
to
a thing
take
to
the hide action.
Okay, cool. And that'll be her turn.
Okay. And just remember that you're hidden, so if it comes up, to remind me. Roland.
I'm just gonna move up. Quietly.
Okay.
And I'll just set a reaction if something does notice me, to be able to react to that, likely because they'll be attacked if they notice me. But I'm going to end my turn right there.
React in what way?
Accordingly.
If that flies, that's all my reactions.
I react in the best way.
In the
I
most
just,
optimal sense.
I'm reacting to react. Just a melee. Somebody gets into range.
Okay.
He has the best reactions.
All right.
Can I ask why you guys are hiding
That's as far as we
in
can
this line of sight? In their line of sight? But why are you hiding behind that wall
We're
and not the
hoping
wall
40,
north?
40 feet. Well, it doesn't really matter. We're
It
40 feet away.
absolutely matters.
I
Troy,
did
doesn't it
just
matter?
follow Hillers.
Well, it's a little
Troy
late
put
now.
us here.
A little late now.
Oh.
I didn't put you there.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I did it because I
You
wasn't
pinged
thinking
it and
about
said
that.
that's where you wanted to go.
And I also didn't want to be hanging out near that door just in case.
It's where we are. We got to keep moving.
Yep.
It is.
That's it.
All right. So that is it for Roland's turn. So let's see.
I mean, we're a good 50 feet away from these bugbears, and we're all shadowy.
And they're looking at Garage.
We gotta get in there though, because they're gonna start pounding on Grod quick.
Well, we want them to move towards them and then sneak up behind.
Armor class at 20, by the way, too.
Okay, so you guys see the bugbears kind of look at each other, and then look back at the drow elf, kind of looking to see what he wants to do. You see one of the bugbears kind of nervously looking at the corners of the room. But
oh hell!
they
hell.
don't move.
Interesting.
Recto.
Do we think there's traps? Okay. I'm just gonna go to here and stop, and that's my turn. Then I'm gonna give the double guns to Zygmundo.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right.
That's really-
So the drow elf is still looking at Garad. And he says, "Fame and fortune, I have none of that. Why do you pursue me? There's fortune elsewhere in these caverns, not here. Leave now."
It's probably right, guys.
Oh, okay then. We'll just go.
We can end this peacefully.
This is your last warning.
What?
Who are you?
You might call me the Black Spider. I go by Neznar.
Neznar.
What do you want, Neznar?
I seek the forge here in these caverns.
What forge?
There's a forge that can empower mystical devices. I have need of it. Leave me to continue my work.
Guys, maybe we should. Maybe we should work out a deal.
What?
So,
No deal. Deal or no deal? No deal.
We can probably get one more response in, Nick, if you have anything to say. Or
yeah, no, I'm thinking. So he wants. I can't think of anything right now, so that's fine. Sorry.
Swag your butt at him.
So what does Garad? How does Garad react? Is
What if
he?
we showed him to the forge?
So what I'm thinking that Garad's doing right now is he's actually clutching his shield, like he's actually like running his fingers around the shield right now, like because he knows that he's used the forge already, so that he has the power that he's looking for, and Garad's kind of deciding, do I give him the information or do I not about the forge? He ultimately decides not to give him the information and says, we're not in the business of giving you the forge. Stupid, sorry. That's just-
It's perfectly good.
That's
All right.
That's
So
not our business.
So Nesnar kind of
real
shakes his
estate.
head and says, "You fools! The doom is going to come for all of us. I can't let you get in the way." And you see him raise his staff up. He's holding a staff that has these
Shit.
almost like spider legs coming off of the top, and you see them start to glow. And
Oh boy, this got a lot worse.
4 giant spiders, kind of crawl out of the ceiling, like almost like through the stonework, and appear. Let me go ahead and these right.
Yikes.
All right. And that's the end of Nesnar's turn.
Shit. Not great.
Zig? Yeah. I'm measuring.
Can we set a tripwire in the hallway so the spiders
Zig-
trip over it?
Zigmundo wouldn't know that this is happening.
8 different tripwires.
Put some oil on the floor so it's slippery.
So this is what I'm going to do. He's 85 feet away. I'm going to use message, which I put up above.
Right.
And I'm going to actually ask Troy, can I actually use it? I know that it's sort of going through some walls there and some stone, but
You can cast through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier.
Yep.
we good with that? I want to telepathically communicate with Garad.
Okay. Yep.
Are we good?
Do that.
All right, cool. And I would like to ask him to open up the door that he is also standing next to, so both those doors are open. On his next turn, obviously. You can't do that now.
Okay.
Be sure to take your action to help those spiders get through the door a little bit better.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open that door so I can hide a little bit.
You're gonna open the doors, get them out, and then shut the doors quickly.
It does say that 1 foot of stone blocks it, but
Yeah, that's what I'm
party
saying.
pooper. It's up to try. It's a small thing.
It's kind of a big thing because there's a lot of stone.
It could zigzag.
That is a lot of stone.
It could zigzag.
Strike that from the record, Garad.
It could bounce around.
Because I didn't want to spend my turn opening a door. God does not open doors. He bashes them down. He wants to know how they open and kicks them in.
No, unfortunately, I'm going to have to veto this one.
That's fine. That's why I ask.
It's a lot of stone.
All right, fine. Whatever.
That's fair. That is fair.
You're gonna just freaking move.
It's what we all did.
Yeah. Fine. There we are. That's end my turn. See you.
No, we can't, Meryl.
We're just getting in position.
Okay, actually.
Can't we? There's a waterfall over there.
Yeah, but isn't it like a 20-foot?
All right. So there we go. Sorry, guys. All right. Let's see. So the spider to your east, Garad, rears back and spits webbing at you.
Whoa.
Okay, technically,
The music just got epic.
that door is open, right?
Dun, 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 dun.
It's been opened all the way, though.
Ah, there we go. Okay. As my reaction, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it, right?
So hold on. Let me tell you whether it's going to hit you or not. Let's see. It's probably not going to hit you. Your AC is 19?
20.
20? Damn. It does not hit you.
Okay.
And basically all 4 spiders are going to attempt this. So
What's up, thing, Steve? Okay.
we'll see what happens. 30, 60, hold on. Okay. All right. One of them does hit you.
Okay.
So you are restrained. Let's go
You
ahead.
can't restrain me.
So while you're restrained, so every turn, Nick, you're going to be able to make a DC 12 strength check.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, was Hansy helping him?
Yes.
Does that help on his original saving throw?
I didn't make a saving throw yet.
Oh, there isn't. Okay,
There isn't a saving throw, and plus, yeah. Nope.
gotcha.
All right. And then the other spider is going to make its way down.
Okay.
And that is it for them.
All right. Steve.
Steve.
You see my ruler line here? Does that count as line of sight to the drow or no?
I'll give it to you with a little bit of cover.
All right. I will transfer my hex to him
Okay.
with
Why don't you just
a
move forward?
disadvantage on intelligence.
Okay. I feel like you just pick your stats randomly every time.
I do.
Okay.
That's exactly correct.
You feel correct.
And probably gonna blow our cover, guys. Here we go.
Oh, dude. Level 2 spell wasted.
We got this far.
That's the one advantage we had.
Okay.
I feel like that
And-
drow has to be taken out before those spiders gang up on people.
It's not about the. I don't think it's about the draw though.
Well,
I think it's
Who
something
knows?
to do with something to do with the room.
I think it has to do with the staff.
I don't want to
But
go in the
thing is
room.
that
That's
that's
for
not-
sure.
I said that's silly because you're not going to break the staff because the staff is going to magical and you can use it to. If we don't destroy it,
We can use it to control the spiders.
All right, so that does hit.
Yes.
Are you pushing him?
No.
Okay.
okay.
I don't want him
doesn't
any
it- wait,
further
hold on.
away from us.
Hold on. Doesn't it automatically apply the force regardless of whether he wants it to or not?
Well, then I'll apply it to the
No, it
bugbear
doesn't.
next to
I don't
him.
believe. No, well, you
If
can't.
it's automatic.
Definitely can't do that.
You said I could pool shoot it.
You can pull shoot it, but you can't just apply the force to something else. You could
Oh no,
apply
I
it to
mean,
him to hit him. And just,
if I cannot apply it, I choose not to. If it's
My understanding
mandatory,
is
I'll
that
tell
you-
you where.
my understanding is you do not have to apply it.
Then I choose not to.
Okay. Just to clarify, I thought it was like one of those reactions is like you do this, the spell automatically comes with force. So
Eldritch Blast, Invocations. Hold on.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
so-
pretty sure that actually does end up being the case, but
All right. Well, if it is automatic, I want to propel him towards the bugbear to his west, so that they
Yeah.
mess with each other.
We'll look it up real quick. Those Warlock Invocations.
Staying nimble, staying agile.
Do you have agonizing blast?
Everything Hillary does is agonizing. He doesn't deny it.
He is an agonizing blast.
Is he not there?
All right, so Repelling Blast. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line.
can. Okay.
Okay. Well, I do not.
Oh, it's in a straight line though. Too.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it gets when it's a diagonal shot, then it becomes a which direction?
Oh, a straight line from wherever it starts, not from
A
where
straight
the
line can
blast
go
comes from.
in any
Gotcha.
direction.
He's trying
can't-
to.
I can't curve him
Curve it.
around. Is basically.
What was that? What was that movie? What was that movie where you curve the bullets?
Bend it like Beckham.
But I normally
Bullets?
adjudicated that it has to be a straight line away from the source.
Yeah.
Like some
fine.
degree, like less than 90 degrees, right?
Like a pool shot.
Exactly. If you could do it with a pool ball, then I'm probably going to be okay with it.
That was our previous rubric, and I was good with it.
And so in this case, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else to do. Hansy continues to help Garad.
Okay, and yeah, you are definitely not stealth anymore.
What up, bitches?
Garad,
The strength check, you said, right?
it is. It's a DC 12, I believe.
And Candy's helping me?
You got it.
Sweet. So I rip through the shreds of the webbing that I have?
Yep. So hold on. So Hansy's helping with
The help
saving
action.
throws and attacks. So I thought.
That's a saving throw.
No, it's not. It's a check.
saving throw. It's
It's
an
an ability
ability check.
All right, so I
Ah.
strain, and it's starting to bend, but I can't break out of it. So then
You can attack the webs as well.
Mm-hmm.
I can attack. I
These
can
things,
attack.
these.
You can try to cut yourself out of the webs if you would choose to do so.
Okay, I with my wrist while I'm webbed, I go hee.
So hold on, just to be clear, like you're restrained from movement. You could still attack things. So it's not like you're
You still get an
completely-
action.
You're not like paralyzed.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just can't move.
Does a 10 hit the webs?
It actually does.
Does 10 damage kill the webs?
It actually does.
All right, so I'm free to away. All
Run
right.
away! Run away!
Yeah, and I'm going to take a step. I'm going to take a couple of steps back. I'm not going to turn and run. I just want to take a couple of steps backwards. So
No,
I
like
want to
'em.
be.
Yeah.
I want to take 10 steps back.
Okay.
I still want to stay in range because I want to try to kite them. I want to try to I don't want to just turn and run. I want to try to contain. There, right there is fine, and then that ends my turn.
Okay.
Immune to bludgeoning.
Granny.
Yeah. This is very dicey. Okay. All right. She's gonna run up to this just beyond the corner here. And she's gonna throw her axe. At the bugbear in the front.
Okay.
To the south.
As you came around that corner, one of the bugbears did notice you.
Okay.
So
At a
you were not.
25 stealth?
You were not. Yeah. Natural 20.
That's okay. I didn't need the advantage anyway.
Well, you didn't really blow our cover then, Steve.
Yeah, 2 damage.
Yeah.
Take that.
And who did you throw it at? Sorry.
The southernmost bugbear.
Okay. That did hit.
She'll then take a 5-foot step backwards and hope they don't come after her.
Okay.
Pass.
Peace out.
Rolling.
Damage, people. 2 damage.
You showed them,
Okay.
Granny. Hey, you're still alive.
Yeah, I am still stealthed, or am I not because of the?
You should
You don't
be.
know,
happening?
but you suspect it might be a little dicey for you at this point.
Okay. Can I?
They're definitely looking in your direction at this point, with an eldritch bolt and an axe coming from that hallway.
Great.
They've started to notice that something might be over here.
I'm gonna step up. I shouldn't. Yeah, I'm gonna move right up and get the hell away from Steve. Kind of tuck myself back in this corner.
Probably a good choice, actually.
Hopefully, I'm gonna try to position myself so I'm kind of hiding behind the pillar that this spider below us can't see me. Hopefully, I can't really place myself. Yeah, I can't really place myself there, but and then I would like to cast animal friendship
All right.
on this spider right here.
Make
Okay.
some friends. Oh, how crap! I left the game. I'll be right back. Here we go.
That's legit.
What?
It's a really cool idea.
He's gonna make some friends.
I just
Hey,
wanna let him know, like,
buddy.
hey man, I know life's tough.
What is your spell? What is your spell DC?
It is 14.
14.
Yes.
Hey, guy.
Second level spell for 2 of them, or no?
Hey, little
Mm.
friend.
Above level 1. You know what? Yeah, can I make that a level 2 spell?
Sure. If you have the slot for it.
I do.
He's got
There's
one
only
more,
level
yeah.
2 left. So I'm gonna bring this back. So I still have those level 1s. I'm out of level 2s. And there's no like line of sight with this, is there?
The line of sight is that it must be able to see and hear you.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll take these two because they're, sort of most
Okay.
line of sight to me.
Not to be hey teacher, but I think the one on the bottom left is out of range.
Yeah. 30 feet.
Which one do I hit? 35. All right. I'll step up one because I still have the range.
Okay.
I started here. 15, 5. Yeah.
And the thunder
that puts me right there.
rolls.
That puts
Okay.
me in range.
This one, your spell doesn't seem to connect with it somehow. It's able to shrug off the effects.
The bottom, the one to the south.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I feel like we got a lot of value out of your level 2 spell slots
Fuck, man.
this evening.
One of those nights.
You tried to cast it on two.
So hold on, just to be clear though, this one up here though, it did work.
Nice.
So that green dot means that it worked.
Yeah, but he could have done that without his level 2 spell slot. So.
Or
Whoever suggested that is a dick. Just saying.
So, and I'm gonna kind of look back to Granny and sort of hopefully she can relay this information that this middle one, he's fine. We're gonna leave him alone.
Don't attack him.
Hey, buddy.
He's my buddy. He's just gonna kind of hang there. He's good. He's good.
Does,
More of an
does he,
ornament.
does he work for us now?
He won't attack
No,
us.
but he will not
Okay.
attack us.
Good enough.
So that's the end of my turn.
All right.
And I'm gonna take a shit now.
Roland's taking a shit,
But
or
it only lasts 24 hours, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
Let's see.
We'll have to shoot him tomorrow. Put him down like old Yeller.
He's gonna be pissed.
So Nesnar kind of looks at his bugbears and shouts, "Charge them! Destroy them!" And this bugbear is going to
Mark
come.
it?
What's that?
No, I'm being stupid. Continue.
He's going to come down here.
Did you say he's gonna narb it?
He's going to attack Granny.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
And he hits Granny for 18.
Oh.
Down she
does
goes.
that double your hit
Well
points?
busted. Yeah.
You're dead?
Yeah, that does it.
What are your hit points at?
Well, 0, right?
No, but what's
Yeah.
your
Max.
actual max?
Max is 13.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Sorry, 15. 15.
Yeah, you might have been just straight up murdered.
Oh.
Yep. All right. So this bugbear here is going to come down here and attack Roland. And that will hit for 5.
Okay.
And I wish we were level 5. God, that'd be great.
Yeah, we'd be doing a lot better right now. That drow might be dead already.
I could stun these things.
This bugbear comes down, and he is going to take a javelin and throw it at
these effing
Gerard.
javelins. That's why he's missing the hit points he's got, because he had a javelin wound.
That's right. I had to rip that javelin out and throw it at a.
Yeah, that was pretty baller.
It hits this other closed door and just bounces off and clatters against the ground. So that is it for the bugbears. Recto.
Yeah. That's me. Which bugbear spotted who was it? Spotted the person who walked in. Roland, I guess.
Well, Recto wouldn't know.
Yeah, Richter wouldn't know, would he? It's kind of dumb. All right. I'm gonna move to the south. Let's do it. If we're gonna do it, let's do it. Move to the south of Granny
Okay.
and
Time to punch.
punch things. This is who I am. I want to punch that bugbear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And then I'm gonna do that. Unarmed strike after that.
Okay, let's see. The first one misses, but the second one does connect.
Okay. And that's what I got. I'm done.
Okay. All right. So Nesnar, you see him kind of holding on to some of his wounds. He's definitely been injured pretty badly. And you see him kind of wave his staff around, and then poof, he disappears.
Oh,
Damn it!
I know.
Give me a moment here.
Damn it all!
We really should have short rested. I just want to throw that out there. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Just wanna. I want to be that guy.
All right, Zygmundo.
Gonna go ahead and cast myself some mirror image.
Yeah. Oh, that's huge, dude.
And I'm gonna stay put. And that ends my turn.
What's the health on those?
Nice job, hero.
They're nothing. As soon as they get attacked,
They
they die.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's,
All right.
That's. I mean, it's really good.
Thank you.
That really counters your HP issue that you have.
It can, unless if I roll like a bitch.
Well,
Well, and your staff has defensive stuff on it too.
Yeah.
Okay, so Giant Spider's turn.
is
So
that Joe Biden on the halftime
This-
show?
The spider?
Oh my god.
The bugbear?
Excuse me, Bugbear. Are you Joe Biden?
Yeah. What's your name?
so
What's
this
your name, guy?
spider is going to move up and is going to try and bite Roland here.
We need the bear. We need the bear.
Does not hit.
Oof. I am one with nature. 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 I am one with nature.
This one comes down, is going to attempt to web Recto.
Awesome.
I can't help him.
I'm one with nature. I'm one with nature. I'm one with nature.
I am one with nature. Nature is one with me. I am one with nature.
There you go,
Nature
that's
is one
it.
with me.
Does not hit, but
I
Yeah.
am the force.
it's okay. This one kind of just wanders off a little bit.
I am the shadows.
Kind of crawls around.
Kind of give him a thumbs up. Just be like, doing good, buddy. Doing good.
Yeah. This one is it's gonna roll to recharge. Can you remind me, Andy, how recharge, like a recharge 5/6 works?
You roll a d6, and if you hit a 5 or a 6, it recharges.
All right. So it is gonna come up to here, and it will try to web Roland.
I mean, if it rolls an 8 on the d6, it recharges. Otherwise, you know.
And it does hit. So you are restrained. All right, and that is it for the giant spiders.
Okay, Steve.
Well, being as the primary target of my ire has fled, I will transfer the hex to the bugbear in front of Recto.
All right.
And give it the old whammy here.
Okay, so there is going to be some slight cover here.
Sure.
And you do not hit.
Okay, and Hansy will fly up to Roland's east and help. Roland.
To his east? Okay. All right. Garad.
I'm going to charge up to this guy to the north of me.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to run him through with Talon.
Okay. Yep, and that does connect. So you do 6 damage to him.
All right, so yeah, and I'll
You
call it
notice,
that.
like,
I'll leave it at that right now.
You notice that as you pull Talon out of him, the blood on the blade is like purple. It's not what you would expect.
And he was already jacked up, right? That still counts.
Doppelganger.
All right, I look down. All right, thank you for seeing that and doing that. Then I look down and I see the purple, and I take another swing with my. Actually, no, my action surge I used already, so I can't do that again.
But that doppelganger was in bad shape. He got blasted in the face already.
Well, it doesn't mean he was in bad shape. It just means he's already been damaged.
Well, it was a lot. He took a he took a big
much?
wallop. It was like
Yeah, I've already used my
high
action
teens.
surge. That's actually all I can do right now.
High teens. It was up there.
Just a question: do you get your action surge back on a short rest or a long rest?
Shut
It's
up.
that's my turn. And that's Granny's turn.
Just
All
asking
right,
the guy who was like, "Let's just charge it."
Granny. So that's 1 fail.
I'm done.
All right. Roland.
We're gonna save you, Granny. Don't you worry.
I'm going to. Fuck! I used up that second slot.
So he can still attack. He just can't move, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Resistance.
So first of all, you have so go ahead and roll a Constitution check, right? Because you can make a DC 12 Strength check to bust out.
Okay, sorry. That's a.
Or it's a Strength check, not a Constitution. Sorry, Strength.
Strength. Is it a saving or a check?
It's just a check.
16.
Yep,
So it
yeah,
looks like-
Constitution.
So that was good enough. So you broke out of the webbing.
Okay. Then I will attack this bugbear straight ahead of me with the shillelagh.
All right.
Return of the Shalaglug.
Does not connect.
Ouch.
That's the end. That's the end of my turn. That's it.
All right. So this bugbear here is going to storm past Recto. There is an attack of opportunity for Recto against it, if you choose to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking choose to take it.
I think he does.
Get him.
Does that hit?
All right. It does hit.
Yeah.
All right. So you crack him in the back of the skull as he runs past you, but he still takes his Morning Star and swings it down upon Steve, which does hit for 10.
Go. Alright, let me check that. What the hell?
All right.
This
So
thing gets so big. I'm gonna figure it out. I think I'm still up.
you are currently at 22 hit points, so yes, you're still
Yeah.
up. Do you want me to subtract the 10 for you?
I'm looking. Yeah, I can't find my character sheet. I'm in that section, but I just see the monsters.
Look at your character, dude.
Yeah, you can just click on the character and adjust the bubble.
Yeah, the
Oh,
bubble you just
okay.
type minus and
There you go.
whatever.
I got you, buddy.
Got it. Thank
There we
you.
go. So
It's
this
super
bugbear heads a little bit this way, but he's also gonna, like, as he's moving, swings his morning star over at Roland.
It's like a hit and run.
You know, but he doesn't hit. He actually kind of stumbles as he's trying to do that and falls to the ground, and then is barely able to get back up. In
He's
time,
Bug barely able to get up.
Bug barely gets back up.
Sorry.
So this bugbear, Nick, go ahead and roll a athletics check. Actually, no. Sorry, I'm sorry. Roll a strength saving throw.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, good.
So this bugbear lunges at Garrod, tackles him to the ground.
Huh.
They roll around for a second, and when
Is now a bad time to tell you that I have a bugbear fetish and I get a massive erection?
Ew.
Sorry.
Ends up
And-
bombardment
Now
squad.
we know why he wants an army of bugbears.
EBS has been eliminated from the playoffs.
sex dungeon.
Sorry, Anthony. But not really. Sucker.
So is he grappling me? Is that what it is?
you guys did grapple for a little bit, but
That's hot.
It apparently created second and third. round.
Oh, okay.
so as you guys separate, Roland, you notice that there are now two Grods.
Did I notice any of this happening? That I would have any realization of which one's which?
Not right now, but we can talk about it on your turn.
Okay.
No, I'm the real
Recto.
Garrod. No, I'm the real Garrod. Remember that time when we cuddled at night?
If you were your brother, which one would you say you were?
I don't have a brother. Damn it.
Damn it! Foiled again.
Okay, it's Rakto's turn.
Oh yeah. Going to attempt to stabilize Granny.
Here, Nick, I'm just going to put you down in this hallway for right now, but you're not really there. Just so I can track your tokens.
Okay.
As my action, I guess. That should
Nice.
That should stabilize it, right?
Yep.
Thanks, man.
All right, and then I'm gonna move over and I'm gonna unarmed strike the bugbear to my east as my bonus action.
All right, let's see it. It does not hit.
Yeah.
All right, so
But I'd like to
Mesnar.
go.
Go ahead.
I'd like to move to his north,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yep.
Rolls are not going well, boys.
Mm-mm.
Andy, can you speak spider?
No.
He did. To the one.
Because of that turning into a level 2 spell, I can't have my flame sword anymore.
Because that's the sound they make in comic books.
It's a bunch of clicks and taps.
So
That's
Mesnar is going to reappear, and he casts
Oh.
Magic Missile at Roland.
Boy. Taking a
Man.
beating down there.
So
Can you deflect magic missiles?
That's your thing, Zig.
Huh?
He stole your thing.
Can
Who
you
did?
deflect magic missiles, Meryl?
Doesn't matter. It's not shooting.
No, I
an arrow.
cannot.
Okay.
They're
I don't know if
magic.
you could jump in there.
Oh God.
Pretty sure I can't deflect magical
So
attacks.
these three missiles fly through, arcing through the air, and go poof, 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 hit you for a total of 10 points of damage.
Getting beaten up over here.
We need the bear.
And
Or the wolf. Wolf would be good. Or the spider. Really freak him out.
Hey guys, let's be friends.
and that's it for Nesnar. So Zigmundo.
Right. I'm going to use one of the charges on my glass staff, which is going to give me. Where's Mage Shield? Hang on. Mage Armor, rather. I'm just going to
That's
throw
plus,
that.
basically
out.
plus 3 AC.
Right. So that's the short of it. But essentially, just to tell everybody else, my AC becomes 13. Then I have a +1 modifier plus my dexterity modifier, which then puts me at 16 for AC.
And then you've got your mirror images on top of that.
Correct. And that is my action, and that is my turn.
Oh my god. We need some help here, Zigmundo.
Good thing our mage is tanking up.
Jeez.
He's doing like a Dragon Ball maneuver where he
I'm
spends
sure
the whole
all-
episode just powering up.
We're trying to get over 9,000, guys. Just bear with me.
It better be, because you're
Bugbear
gonna have to
with-
face all these things over our corpses when they come.
Yeah.
I'm really just biding time so I can just run like a bitch out of the cave.
All right, so
Be the adventures of Zigmundo running away for the rest of the campaign.
so this southernmost spider is going to attempt to bite Roland,
Oh god.
and it does hit. So-
Fuck.
This is going to do, looks like a total of 13 damage.
I'm down.
Well, it's been fun, guys.
That was our
This
two
is-
healers.
This is,
They're
this
down.
is a good, this is a good campaign and everything.
Anybody got healing potions?
Nope.
Oh, hold on, I'm sorry. You have to roll. So, I'm sorry. You have to roll a Constitution saving throw first.
With
Roll it.
advantage.
Yeah, he does have advantage. That's true.
Doesn't need it.
Oh, all right. So hold on, you might not be down. So it's
Not
going to
yet,
be
anyway.
8 damage.
8? No,
Mhm.
not dead.
Dude. So when you turn
Teetering.
into a bear, do you get all those hit points?
I do.
Oh.
All right. So that was that one.
I survived that
Epic
Uh,
save.
This giant spider kind of comes down and is kind of clattering around, looking at the two Garads. Can't figure out what to do. He's going to
Is it even
Right up.
thinking about it? It's a spider.
he's going to try and bite one of them. And he misses.
Which one? Do I notice if it tries to bite me?
Let me tell you. Hold on.
Because I can take a reaction and hit it if it.
Yeah, no, I got it. Yes, he tried to bite you.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to ask about which one's which.
I assume that misses.
You assumed correctly.
This spider moves down
Ugh,
this way,
getting me this game.
and he is going to try and web Roland. I mean, Recto, rather, sorry.
17.
Does not hit. Actually, I'm not sure if he even had a web available. Let me see if he even
There's
did.
a lot of webbing going on.
Yeah.
Well, either way, he's out of web and no one's webbed. So
True.
It's fine. Okay. All right. And then this guy is still just wandering about.
Being a
Steve.
spider.
Just
Do I have
yeah,
it?
doing spider things.
Spiders are gonna spider.
do I have any line of sight to Nesnar?
No.
None. Okay. All right. Well, I will. Boy, I guess chill touch the bugbear in front of me,
Okay.
so as not to.
That does
I don't
hit.
I don't know why I did it twice, but first one applicable.
How do we
Oh,
heal Granny?
Actually, so it doesn't hit. Sorry.
Oh,
I have a doppelganger and a spider to worry about right now.
maybe a wizard could come help.
Oh, that'd be great. Wizardn't that be good?
All right. So, Steve, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I really don't want to incur the opportunity attack, so I guess it's gonna have to be, yeah.
All right.
So after epically
Grunt.
missing with the spider, after missing him, because the Grodsword's like kind of like completely in the ground, he's gonna come up and kind of like backhand at towards Garrod number 2.
Okay. And you do not hit Garrod number 2.
Okay, that ends my turn.
Granny,
Did
you
Roland see those
you don't
attacks?
you don't have to roll death saves, by the way, because Recto stabilized you, so you're good. You can clear out your death saves. You're basically just unconscious.
You're welcome, Granny. Now you have absolutely nothing to do. You're welcome.
Roland.
It's okay. Don't say anything. You're unconscious. You rest.
Oh, I could bring her. No, I gotta transform into a bear to
Live!
survive.
For God's sake, live!
Yeah, I gotta. So I'm gonna use my
Yes.
last wild shape into a bear.
You have to
All
stay
right.
alive.
So I'm gonna
Although
move
there
you
goes
down here
our
with
last healer.
Nick, but you're not really down there. Let me get you back on the board as your bear.
Good roll, Granny. Oh, there you go.
All right. So is that it for you, Roland?
Nope, that's my bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm gonna swing here.
At the
and I'm-
bugbear or the just spider?
bugbear. The bugbear. I'm gonna do this first one. Will have the savage attacker feat on it.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
So 13.
All right.
And that one would be 10.
Oof.
Good rolls.
So these are the bear claw. Yeah. So you slash
Bear
down
claw.
and just cut directly into his chest, and you can just see flesh peeling away as your claw strikes down. And you reach forward and you bite in, and you rear back, and you actually take one of his hands completely off.
Oof.
He is in a really bad way.
Dude, you pulled an old school Tychus Odin ult on him where you get a second health bar.
Now, I do have another question here. With
Yep.
all the transpirings down with Garrod,
Yep.
I mean, after I've already done my thing, is there nothing I can do to see if I know which one's which?
Well, didn't he see the
Am I
attacks?
sort of past that?
Smell him!
You wouldn't know who is attacking you. You wouldn't know who's attacking what at that
That's
point
right, because
it's
you attacked the other Garrod instead of attacking the spider, which would
So
have told us.
really,
that.
you're focused more also in the opposite direction right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Attacking
That's
that
what I thought.
bugbear. If you wanna go and kind of look in and try to distinguish them, then we can talk about that. It probably wouldn't make sense for this round.
No.
Your other
'cause
actions.
I want to take out this bugbear, so that's
Yep.
my thing. So, that's it for me.
All right. So this bugbear drops his weapon, kind of grasps his stump with his hand, and he is going to take the disengage action and get the fuck out of Dodge. Headed back this way. Weaponless. This bugbear over here is gonna swing at Steve.
I take a reaction if I
Okay.
can do that before he attacks.
Wait, didn't you take an action last turn?
Yeah,
Yeah. So.
but I've got it's a spell if that makes any difference.
Okay, then perhaps. So, yeah, let's
If
look
he's
into
gonna
that.
try to do anything to me, I'm gonna hellish rebuke him.
Okay, let's take a look at that.
I'll bring it up here.
Oh.
Spells. cast at what level? Whatever level I am, 3, I guess.
I think your spell level would be 2, I believe.
No, I'm at least 3. thought.
Let's
I
look
thought.
into that real quick.
Yeah, PHB. Maybe that's at 5. It kicks up to 3, but it's at least 2.
Spell. Your slot level at level 4 is second level.
Ah, crud. All right, well, second level it is. I guess it goes up to 3 at 5. So many good things happen at 5.
Okay, can you describe what this is?
Well, it doesn't matter. It didn't hit him, right? I mean, the point is, it's a huge it's like 3d8 or something amount of damage as a reaction if they attempt to strike me.
But it is a range. It is a like a targeted attack. It has to.
Someone has to
hit.
actually, like
Like that 5, like because you rolled a 5, it doesn't hit at all, right?
Right, let's see. Reaction time. You point your finger in the creature the damage is momentarily surrounded by hellish flame. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. So it has to.
So
Do a
it sounds
save.
like it doesn't actually have a.
It doesn't have a thing. Yeah.
Okay, so let me just look at this thing.
It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, a second level or higher, increase by 3d10. Takes 3d10 damage on a failed save.
Okay, so 2d10. So all right, so it's gonna make a
3d10.
dexterity saving throw. So its dex saving throw is 9, which is not good enough, I believe.
Yeah, so it takes 3d10 damage.
So it's the 21 you rolled, basically.
Yes, it's the 21. I don't know why it comes out like that. I just clicked the thing that I dragged over from the compendium.
The 21 is a 3d10. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so as it like reaches up to swing its morning star down upon you, you kind of cast some sort of infernal spell, and all of a sudden you see fire start to shoot out of first its mouth, and then out of its ears, and out of its eyes, and all of a sudden
Cook that shit like a roasted turkey.
like this completely disintegrates into ash from the inside out. And
Don't
it is
mess.
Oh, you didn't know?
Your ass better call somebody.
Just getting him back on the board. There we go. All right. And that is it for no. So then we've got Fake Garrod down here. He gets to go. So Fake Garrod pulls out a dagger and swings it at Real Garrod.
Okay.
Hits for 6.
What kind of dagger is that?
It's an armor class of T. Okay.
Yeah, it hit. And
Do
then
we-
the second,
do we know
Daggers
that-
only hit for 4.
Do we know that Real Garrod doesn't have a dagger?
that is a question for your characters, not for me.
Steve knows.
And then swings again, but does not hit.
Okay, I'm gonna take my counterattack
Okay.
and plus D6.
That does hit. So go ahead and roll your d6.
Oh, good roll.
Show him.
All right. So where did I put?
Stupid Dion Lewis.
How many hit points does this thing friggin' have, man?
We haven't hit it very often. That's 13 points of damage I've done to it.
Plus however much it took last time. We followed it directly into the room.
Oh, it's a D8. Does that matter?
Go ahead and roll your d8. That's fine.
Thank you. Thank you.
How about this? I will average the two together.
That's fine. That's fair.
More than fair.
So 4.
Yeah. Jesus. All right. And so it is now Nesnar's turn again. And what is he going to do? He's got some cool stuff available to him.
It's not that cool.
All right, so he will make his way down here and cast Magic Missile at Recto.
Throw it back at him, Recto.
I can't.
Catch it.
I can't catch those, I don't think.
Punch it.
Right? I can't catch those.
No.
And it does 9 points of damage.
Wait. Oh, it's a ranged attack from that. But it's like 10 feet away. Is that still okay?
Yes.
Yep. As long as he's not right
Ranged
next to him.
weapon attack, so it's not a weapon attack, right?
No, it doesn't
It is not a
require a...
9 points of damage. Getting low, boys. Getting low.
Sun's
low, get low.
Sun's getting low, big guy.
Yeah.
By the way, that was an awesome movie.
Yes, it was.
It was. It was.
It was really fun
All right, so it heads back.
and funny.
He kind of peeks back around the corner.
What
All
a
right.
Bitch.
Fucking coward.
Yeah, you should man up like your guy's wizard.
Oh,
Speaking of-
don't worry. Don't worry. I'll make sure that I throw sparks. All right. Gonna move right about. Wait, hold on. Let me see.
I kind of
This
want to
is
open
fun.
this door to our north.
I would not do that.
Yeah, because what else do we need?
What if it's like awesome weapons and healing potions?
What if it is?
It's most likely.
What are you gonna do? We're in the
We-
middle of a
Hey,
fight.
it's a 50-50 shot. It is or it isn't.
Yeah, then we win the video game. If that happens.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm moving right north of Steve, right east of
You
Recto.
can't argue with my logic.
No,
I
we
can't.
can't.
I can. I choose not to.
Jesus Christ. No, I'm gonna save that.
We could
one.
use him right now.
No,
Yes,
no,
we could.
seriously. He would have been in here 2 turns ago, flailing away.
Hey, shut your mouth, you. I'm gonna use good old firebolt on ye old spider right there. So that's what's happening.
All right, let's see it.
Oh,
That hits.
damn, we'll hope
Those
so.
are really good rolls.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
This is a 19.
So the
and a
spider
10.
kind of reels back and lets out this shriek as the fire kind of singes up one of the.
By the way, I
arms.
wanted to target his eyes, if I can make that a thing.
All right. You targeted his eyes, and
It does 10 points of
it
damage.
does the same thing. Yeah.
Like it's in arachnophobia where the fire is glistening in the spider's eyes, except the spider is in the spider's eyes now.
What?
I don't know.
You ever seen arachnophobia?
Good arachnophobia
Long
reference,
time
though.
ago.
That wasn't the part of that statement I was struggling with.
I was thinking about that movie today for some reason. I can't remember why.
Do you see the spider? That's probably
All
why.
right. Are you done?
That's usually the reason. It's true.
Sigmunder, are you done?
Oh yeah, no, I thought that my action declared I was done.
Hey,
I'm done.
open that door.
No,
All
that
right,
would be
Steve,
part of another
spider's
action.
turn.
I'm gonna have.
All right. So this spider down here is gonna once again kind of lunge at one of the gods randomly, and let's see. We'll determine whether it was Nick or not. Let me tell you, it was not Nick.
Oh, sweet.
He does not hit.
Oh, of course not.
This spider here is going to attack the bear with a. It's going to try to bite it. Does not hit.
That's a poor course of action.
Fireball, dude. Right here.
This spider here is going to make its way towards you guys. I'm just going to move Granny out of the way,
Christ.
and it can't really get past you. So it's going to try to. It's looking at Zigmundo as it's
No, he can't. His eyes are on fire.
his eyelashes are on fire.
Damn it!
Eyelashes. Spider eyelashes.
And eyebrows. His spider eyebrows also singed.
This is where it ends.
But he's going to try and bite Recto.
Yeah.
It does hit.
Yeah. it
So
does.
go ahead and
Of
roll,
course it
make
does.
a Constitution saving throw. That does not do it.
No?
Oh no!
Oh,
So that's going to be 16
Good
points of damage.
Yep,
Oh.
I'm down.
All right. So now here's the deal with this.
You okay, Recto?
Nope.
You
I
okay,
mean-
buddy?
Let me copy and paste this into chat. So, I mean, the good news is you're stable. The bad news is, so you're not going to be rolling death saving throws. I'm going to use this for poisoned. So let me change the. There we go.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Bless you.
So you are paralyzed for the next
Guys,
hour.
we're running out of people.
I noticed.
And Spider Friend kind of wanders around a little bit more. All right, Steve.
I'll transfer the hex to the spider in front of me. And blast it
Okay.
to the best of my ability. I swear I'm
That
like
will
looking-
hit.
Sweet.
Nice. So that'll actually completely destroy it. So your Eldritch Blast goes right between its kind of gaping maw, and you can see its pinchers kind of going back and forth, and the blast hits it, and the pinchers fly off, and the blast just kind of tears through its little spider body and pops out the back of its little spider butt.
Ooh,
Yeah.
spider
Fuck
guts all
you.
over the place.
Yeah. Poison my friend. Sort
And
of
it is
friend
down.
of me. Poison my friend of me.
All right, real Garad.
I am going to swing at Fake Grunt.
Real Eleanor.
Oh, all right. That will hit.
So I'm just going to bring Talon down. He's still alive.
He is still alive. He's starting to look a little worse for the wear.
That's actually all I can do right now.
Thing must have had mad hit points.
Granny, Roland.
Yes, I'm going to use the disengage action.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the disengage, and I'm gonna move up. Actually, kind of assume where Granny sort of is. My idea here is I want to kind of pinch.
We'll just move Granny again.
Kicking
Or
her
sort of
corpse
pinch him
all
that
over
he
the
can't
all
come
over
around the
place.
corner.
So sorry, can you just move yourself where you want to go, and then I'll move Granny somewhere else to accommodate.
Right there.
Okay.
You could
that's
move
fine.
that spider corpse out of the way and then put her back where she was.
Yeah. That's fine. There we go.
I was going to use it as a barricade. Thanks a lot.
A spider corpse?
Um,
Pretty
Those are
big.
spider guts.
in almost like a protecting manner on the top of Granny, and then just sort of like growl at this thing.
All right.
So I'm there protecting the hallway. That's it.
Okay.
No bugbears left, right?
Well, there's one bugbear left.
He's a little upset though, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not
He's
doing
missing half of
Of
himself.
himself.
So this bugbear, you can see him kind of tugging with his one good hand at Nesnar's robes before heading back this direction.
Ooh, wonder if he got something.
Down here in this general area, the fake Garad is going to swing his daggers, and one of them will hit.
Ugh.
Burn.
So one of them hits for 10 points of damage.
What
Okay.
kind of dagger is this? This is the nastiest dagger in the world.
Oh, there I am.
You got this, Grod.
I know.
Maybe the spider will kill it.
You're a
So
solo laner. You just sort of sit there and fight 1v1.
So then, after he kind of pulls the dagger out of Garad's side, you see him look at Talon in Garad's hand, and all of a sudden you see the dagger kind of fold back into his arm, and now a long sword comes out of his hand and kind of molds itself to look like Talon.
Okay.
Oh, it's not a dagger at all. That makes sense.
It is Recto's turn.
To sit there?
Oh yeah, I guess he's kind of down for the count, right? Let's see. Let's give him that little thingy. All right. So Nesnar is gonna back up.
Damn straight.
He's trying to escape.
So that is so mm, I would suggest that you guys kind of not have to rely on me to say it, but that would trigger an attack of opportunity reaction for you, Andy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know if I was there because of that pillar. If I was going to be.
He was within melee distance of you before,
Okay.
and he's no longer within melee distance.
Okay. Do I get to pick which one? I assume.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just like taking an action. That will not hit, unfortunately.
What happened to our
Alright.
spider?
It might be. Oh well, it's a handy didn't move with. So
What happened to
All
our
right.
spider?
ours is the pink one.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hansy was helping you, so that would hit. Yeah. So as Nesnar kind of flees away from you, your big bear claw scrapes down his back, and you hear him just
Nice.
shout and scream in pain. And you can feel like your claws kind of chinking against the ribs as it scrapes down his back. And you feel a couple of the ribs just give way as you cuts right through them.
Damn! Ouch!
I'm a bear.
And he looks like he is in horrible shape. And let's see.
And that's why we spec familiar.
So you see, kind of Nesnar start to kind of hold his staff close to him and chant something. You can see him. It looks like kind of magic just kind of envelops him and shields him maybe from harm. But he's gonna head up this way. Zigmundo.
Yep. I'm going to move to right next to the south of Granny.
Okay.
I'll take care of that. That's right. All right, you got it. All right, very good. And then I am going to blast that spider that's right north of the garage with a firebolt, shockingly.
Okay.
Shut it up, you Granny.
Nice.
Oh, nice. More eyebrow singeing headed your way.
You know what?
There's not a spider eyebrow left in this whole room.
I need more alcohol to deal with these comments.
All right, is that it for you, or?
I'm actually going to retreat. I believe that maneuver was hold on. Yeah, 15 feet. I'm gonna retreat back. I'll move myself another 15 feet back that way down the hallway.
All right.
And that ends my turn.
All right. So this giant spider, kind of feeling that. Well, hold on. Let me do some of my web recharges here. All right. So this giant spider gets to about here, and he is going to try and
Before
web
he
Zigmundo.
Does that? I get an attack of opportunity, correct?
Yes, you do.
Nice.
That will
And as he
hit.
turns around, start running away. I'm gonna run Talon across his abdomen, down his thorax.
Nice. So some of the spider guts start to ooze out onto the floor and leave a little spider gut
And like
trail.
cover me a little bit in them.
Fine. Yep. All right. And he is then going to try and web Zigmundo. And it definitely does not hit. All right. And so this one is going to head up here and try to bite Roland.
Bring it on.
Does not hit.
Rawr.
Steve.
I think I'm gonna use Hansy to fly up and try to apply Chill Touch to Nesnar.
All right. So Hansy, well, first of all, can he get there? Yep, he sure can.
Yeah, he can fly like 60 feet.
Here or right below? So where near Nesnar? Because he is going to lose his invisibility as a result of this.
Right. Right there is fine.
Okay.
And then let's see what we do here.
Does not hit.
Crud!
Oh,
Oh
geez.
boy. All right.
Alright.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay.
Well, it's your handsy turn, right?
Hansy used my
He-
action to attack.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Real Garad.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at Fate Garrod, the Talon.
Okay.
Is it 13 hit?
No.
Okay. I'm going to take fucking A. +4 is 5. I have a healing surge that I can do to myself.
Okay.
Where I roll a d10 plus my level. It is called Second Wind. I can use it as my bonus action, so I'm going to get +5 hit points, and that'll end my turn.
Go for it. All right. Granny will skip over.
Ah, damn it.
Roland.
I can't fucking chase after these things. I'm going to move over without taking that opportunity attack. Is there a place I can be between the two of these that I can't reach this one, can I?
If you moved to, hold on. Yes, you can
Okay.
actually reach it.
From right here?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna swipe at that one because I know that one's hurt.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the bite, so this is without the savage attacker.
Okay.
So it'll be just straight 8.
And it hits, and you bite into kind of a cluster of his arms, and you rip it off, and you use that to knock
cluster of
off
his
some of
arms?
his other arms, and he falls down to the ground, dead.
All right, and then I'm going to use my other attack on the other one, and this does have savage attacker. That was bite. This is claw.
And that
Man,
hits.
the rolls have been good on
You're on
the bear
point.
attacks. And that's going to be the end of my turn.
That's a pretty fucking good turn.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I think everybody likes you better as a bear. No offense.
Yeah.
All right, so this bugbear up here just starts running. Makes it about here. And then kind of eyes the two Grods, doesn't know what to quite do, but risks it and just runs.
Does he run past me?
He is within melee range of both Grods.
So I get attack of
He's not-
opportunity?
He has not left melee range for any Grods.
So when he tries to run,
If he were to leave melee range, then you'd potentially get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
and then if you don't, the Garrod and Roland in the hallway will get him.
So speaking of Garods, fake Garod is going to take fake Talon and swing it at real Garod.
Okay. I'm going to raise my shield and parry the attack.
All right, neither attack hits. So just
Then I'm going to take. All right. Then I'm going to use the. Then I'm going to. So 3 attacks with 2. I'm going to use my shield. I'm going to block the one, parry the other, and then come back at his neck with Talon.
Is that can you do that?
It's my riposte attack if you missed.
Okay, great.
And that's my last. So that's my last superiority die.
All right,
Does a
and
14 hit?
it will.
Great.
Nice.
And
He is bloodied.
so it's +2, so it's 11 points of damage to him.
All right, he is indeed bloodied.
This thing must have an obscene amount of hit points. Just ludicrous.
All right. And so you kind of bring Talon down around him and cut him. You see some more kind of purple blood start to ooze out of those cuts before they kind of start to heal back up. He kind of looks at your shield, pulls his other arm up, and you see a shield start to grow out of his arm.
Jesus. Okay.
Recto.
Down.
Lies there in a heap.
Oh yeah. Yep. Forgot about that. All right. So Nesnar is looks at this enormous bear in front of him, and he is. Well, actually, why don't you, Roland? Can you roll a Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Well, that's where my spell damage comes from. It's
Mm.
wisdom. So it's a little stacked.
Let me just read what happens here. All right, so you see him look at Roland, and he says, "Flee this place, bear. Go back to Phandelver." And Roland, you can start to feel kind of the words almost seep into your brain and take effect. And for a second, your paws start to move to turn you around, but then you shake your head and snap right back out of it.
Ooh.
Way to be stubborn.
Over here, though.
One of the primary characteristics of bearing.
And it's going to be Zygmundo's turn.
Cool. I'm going to go and keep a good thing rolling. And where am I my character sheet? Gonna firebolt that spider.
Yeah. Did Hansi get an opportunity attack when he ran away?
The usual spell.
Well, so you could choose to try and take one.
No.
But you can't do it. I mean, you missed it by now.
I wouldn't anyway. I'm just curious.
All right. Yeah. So.
Hansi can make attacks, by the way.
It just cost me my turn.
Yeah.
Right. Womp womp.
Sorry, Zygmundo. You can go ahead and.
I did.
No, so it's okay. Okay. Well, it didn't hit whatever you're shooting at.
Yeah.
Spiders.
I am going to take this time to then move my to the bottom of the staircase.
Okay. All right.
That's the end of my turn.
Wow.
All right. So
Massive
this...
chicken shit. I cannot believe that.
Oh, the princess, she's in the castle. Gotta go.
All right. So this giant spider here is going to attempt to web Roland. What is your AC, Roland?
In bear,
11.
that sounds about right.
So it does
That's
hit.
it? It's only 11?
Yeah, yep. It's only natural armor. That's all you get.
Well,
It's 11.
yeah, it's pretty easy to hit him. He's about 1,000,000 feet across.
I don't have any armor or anything. I'm a fucking bear.
Fur.
And then he'll
Got
come
the
up this
boots
direction.
The boots with the fur.
You said it did hit?
It did. Yeah, you are webbed. So let me take that.
That's a lot of webs.
Yep. Had some good recharge rolls. All right, Steve.
He's a special kind of something.
Well, I guess I'll shoot the spider. Being as it seems like I'll have to wait to shoot Zygmundo. We'll apply the hex to the spider and
That looks good.
That's 15 damage to it.
All right, it explodes all over the place.
Another one bites the dust.
The spider gut fireworks. Like the ceiling is drenched down spider guts.
Sweet.
Big Bear don't care.
All right, so I'm gonna remove these spiders from here.
This hallway is covered in the corpses of my enemies.
Is that it for you, Steve?
And now I will move. That pink spider is friendly to us, right?
That's right.
I will move up here.
Okay. Real Garad.
Okay, so I'm fighting him. Am I able to like take it? So does he have that shield up now? Is his other? No?
It's still growing. It's not really there yet.
Okay, can I grab him by that shield and like, or maybe this is just the way the attacks go. Like I'm asking,
Yep.
can I like reach over, grab him by that arm, and like pull that shield that's growing, so I don't have to deal with the shield, but just like attack his back, or is that just like how I'll describe the attack as I do it?
Yeah, that would just be a description.
Okay, then I'm gonna just attack with Talon. And what I do is I take that shield and I pull it. So as he's falling down, I'm going to bring Talon down and drive it right through his back because I imagine that's a lot of damage and kills him.
That is correct. So,
Okay. So I take that shield and I'm pulling him, and so as his back gets exposed to me, I just drive Talon right through his spine.
all right. And so as he falls to the ground, he
His fake
transforms back. You can see the shield kind of recede back into his arm. Fake Talon recedes back into his other arm, and his kind of clothes kind of suck back into his body, and he transforms into that gray being that you've seen previously as a doppelganger.
Great. I know, and then as I'm pulling that sword out, I'm going to look at that bugbear. I'm going to like turn my attention to the bugbear to my south.
All right, and he is like on his way past you, not like really looking at you at all. Yeah,
He hopes.
attempting to.
So is he like running past me? Like is he trying to get away?
That is what he's currently trying to do. Yes.
Okay.
But he
From a
made it
story
as far
standpoint,
as
from a
you.
timing standpoint, he hasn't passed me yet, so I don't get the attack right now. I
That's
get it.
correct. Yeah.
I get it.
Granny Roland, you can make a strength saving throw to try and break out, or you can attack the webs as well.
Can I do both? I mean, let me just do the strike.
Actually, I think you can. So I think you can.
Which I think that
That actually does. That's good enough.
I'm gonna sit to the restroom. We'll be right back.
All right. I'm gonna charge this fucker.
Yeah, get him.
Alright.
Yeah, I want to corner him in there. Yeah. Oh,
What is that star?
That is a very large statue,
Got it.
I'm attacking.
like the focal point of the temple.
I'm going to hit him with this without Savage Attacker. That'll just be the 7.
All right. So that
God.
that does hit. So you bite into him and right over his shoulder and tear back, and his flesh tears away, revealing bone below. And you swipe across with your bear claw and cut open his stomach, and some of his intestines start to fall out a little bit as he kind of slumps down to the ground. And we'll say that Nick kills that bugbear. Because that will be it.
Oh boy.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna do real quick here, because I have some healing stuff to be able to bring these guys back, is I'm going to transform back to human. I'm gonna move
Okay.
over to them, and I will give Granny my healing potion. So I'll delete that off of here, or I don't know, whatever, feed it to her. I don't know how out passed
I have a
out
funnel
Granny is.
to use.
And then I will cast Cure Wounds. Level 1.
Okay, and who was that on? Sorry.
10, and that is on Recto.
All right.
So that should bring both of them back.
Ow!
So, and what did Christy get? Sorry.
You got a healing
Granny
potion that I don't know, in Granny's position, if something has to be fed to her, If she
Sure,
could
you
handle
could do
drinking
both. You could
herself.
feed it to her. That's fine. Somebody needs to roll for her health.
Roll 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So Hansi flies over to look at Nesnar and realizes that he's just barely alive, but quickly bleeding out.
Oh, he's still alive. Hey, he's still alive. Everybody wants to go talk to him.
I'd like to teabag him.
Who's got the biggest beef with the spider?
I don't know. It's pretty evenly split, but
Yeah, I want to take one of his I know that I want to take one of his mandibles.
So Recto,
Oh,
you
yeah.
are actually still paralyzed.
Oh.
get back there. I'll head up there.
Ask him what he wants with the forge.
All right, so
Is it-
Steve, you head up there.
Looks pretty bad for you, buddy. That did not go how you expected, I'm sure.
You're a fool. The
Why
final
is-
death comes not just for me. You've doomed us all.
Yeah, why is that?
Have you not seen it? You're the famous flames of Tressender. You
I don't
must
know. We've
know
seen a bunch of stuff.
death is broken.
I don't know. It seems to be working pretty good on our people down there. What do you mean it's broken?
You're just novices. You don't even know what you've involved yourself in.
Yeah, that sounds accurate. You got any hints? Any last words? Something to remember you by?
He pulls a cube out from
I
his
take the
pocket.
cube.
All right.
You're way down at the other side of the room. You don't
Doesn't
take
matter. I take the cube. But hey, what's going on
No,
over
that's,
here,
good.
guys?
That's a good point. Garad didn't say that he went up there.
What's going on over here, guys?
I noticed you have a cube there. I want one.
So he pulls
You want to
out
get your
the
armor
cube,
enchanted?
pulls out the cube, and he says, "Charge this in the forge. Take it to Sendra. She can tell you." And then dies.
All right. I assume that the rest of the group only kind of saw me over there.
Yeah, I think folks saw that you were over there.
All right.
Definitely,
I'm
they
just
see that you're over
gonna sort of casually put the cube in my robes or whatever,
there. Okay.
and consider doing what the bad guy told me to do, but with with some measure of skepticism.
All right. Anybody else?
Do we know who Syndra is?
You cannot recall that name, no.
Okay. And he dies?
Yeah, he's
Because if he didn't, I
Yeah.
was going to kill him.
all right. Well, he's that. If you want to have done
No, that's fine. He
final
can do it
blow,
by
that's
himself.
fine.
No,
Okay.
not necessary. He turned helpful, maybe at the end there. I don't know.
I would like to walk over and pet this spider and just tell him, good boy.
Good spider.
boy.
Who's a good spider?
Who's a good boy?
Who's a good arachnid?
I would like to walk over to the guy and pick up his staff.
All right.
How many enchanted things do you need, Garad?
If it can summon spiders, a lot.
So, Recto, you are paralyzed for an hour unless somebody does something to change that.
Does
Interesting.
he get any kind of rolls to? Because I have resistance, which gives him, if he's able to roll.
There is no real roll, no. Let me
maybe you
just
can
double check this.
So, Garad, maybe you can ask the cowardly lion down there to identify that thing for you and see if.
Yeah.
If I had
Unless
next
you can clear up either paralyzation or poison, either of those would be fine. But you've got to get rid of those conditions or wait an hour.
Can we splash some water on his face?
Spell slot.
You can splash water on his face if you want to.
God, can you
We have a
carry
waterfall.
me?
All right. So hold on. So Garad grabbed the staff. So let me give this to you. So hold on. This will take me a second. All right. So I think Garad has that right now. I'll get a nice fancy
Oh.
picture for it soon.
So none of those spells are on your spell list, I assume, Garad. But they might be on Roland's.
Or I can just click on it.
Right, no, but it says from the staff if the spell is on your class's spell list.
Which it isn't. But I think it is
Oh.
on Roland's.
Oh, I have stuff.
Spider, climb, and web. You know, maybe they are actually.
That
I'm not
Because you
100%
turn into
sure
a
they are.
spider.
That
I
last
know, but
paragraph is awesome.
that's staff regains. Oh, charges stay at dusk.
My guess is it's not on his spell list because he turns into a spider and the spider has that spell list. It's not him.
Yeah,
That's still him. DM.
I'm sorry, what?
We're debating whether the list of spells on a spider's spell list when Roland turns into a spider is Roland's spell list.
No,
Well, he can
It is
cast those anyway when he's a spider.
but those aren't spells. Those are abilities of the
Spider
spider.
actions.
Right, he doesn't need the spells because he can just kind of do it.
Does anyone have those?
I do.
So Zygmundo almost certainly does because he has like all the spells.
Yeah, but I don't have any in my spell list. Like, I basically.
It's
haven't
about your
expanded-
class's spell list, not your spell list.
Oh,
yeah, class is spell list. So if you're as a class, you can do that. You're fine.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm not a sorcerer, though. I'm just a wizard.
Can I put this in my bank and then my alt goes to it?
No. Greedy.
Yeah, I agree. Either Steve or Roland, I think.
I don't have those spells.
Duke has those, I thought.
No, you don't
Oh,
have
I'm
to have
looking.
the spells. They
They
come
have
with,
to be on your class's list.
You
They
have
do.
to have access to them in your class spell sheet.
That's what I'm saying. I thought Zig had those on his spell list.
Well,
If he
we
does, then it'll be
assumed
him.
that, but I'm
It
not
could be
Let's put it-
nobody.
all right, no, you know what? Let's put this in the
Introduction.
decipher letter later.
Yes, he has them in his spell list. They're level 2 spells for a wizard.
Okay, yeah. So Zig gets 2 special
he
spells
gets
now.
all the cool stuff. He's already got the glass.
But he's
stuff.
already got a staff. Which staff do you want, Zig?
I'll take the one I have.
All right, I'll take the spider one, I guess.
No, you won't. I won't give it to you. Simple enough.
Do you have?
You
do you have?
serious?
Do you have the spells in your list, Tillers?
Well,
No,
the
let's
answer is
see,
no, so you
warlock
don't need
spells.
it.
Well, it doesn't
Well,
do
no.
anything for you.
Well, it's not going to do anything for Garad. He's using
Then why
a
the-
shield and a hammer and a
the-
sword.
It's actually not true. He gets to use a 1d6 poison damage attack.
Okay.
Well, then give me the sword then, or somebody the sword.
Well, that
Yeah,
honestly
you
would
can't
help
use all
Garad
these
more
things.
than Steve, just because of the melee. But
Yeah, it would, but it makes no sense for him to be carrying extra enchanted weapons when other people have 0 enchanted
Dude,
weapons.
you got some real enchant envy.
Let's roll. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving.
Okay, no, give all the shit to Garand. That's fine. Go ahead, carry it around. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Is my point.
You push
Let's keep
people
moving.
back from 120 feet away.
I'm not saying give it to me. I'm just saying give it to someone who can use it.
well, Zig's the only one who can use
Zig's
it.
the only one who can use it, so,
I want it.
Let's keep it moving.
Let's just
Maybe
carry
why?
it, and we can
take it.
sell it
Let's
or
just
something.
let's just
I don't
sell it
know.
then.
We'll
We
figure out
can't use
something
it.
to
We
do with
can't
it.
use it.
All right, let's go check out what's in this door.
I'd
We'll
like
bring
to
it-
actually look. I'd like to look at this.
We'll bring it to
altar in the
Mothra
statue.
or whoever.
Okay.
Oh
the-
wait,
the person talked
I have
about.
a spider climb is a warlock spell.
Oh, yeah?
Let's just keep moving. Let's just keep going.
So Steve can carry it for now. Whatever.
Right.
That's fine.
Okay.
So what are you guys doing? So
I would like to look at the statue in this room and try
Okay.
to get a feel for it.
So it's a giant statue of a dwarf. So it's probably about like 12 plus feet tall. It's got it's a dwarf kind of sitting on a humongous throne. He's got a big stone warhammer seated across his lap. Can you actually roll perception?
I'm sure I can. Yes, I can.
So you notice that that the dwarf's eyes are sparkling green gems.
Don't take
Ooh.
it. Don't take it. Don't take it. It's a temple, man. This is Indiana Jones 101. We have gems akimbo. Let's just leave them.
Is there any signs of this group trying to dig at them or anything like that? Or in
Steve
general?
wouldn't say the same thing if it enchanted his armor. I'm just saying.
Like, is
That's
there?
true.
You mean of like the
Of like them trying to like take these things
Okay.
out and they've just been
Never
not
mind.
touched
Recto, go
whatsoever.
take it. Steve backs away out of the room.
Recto's paralyzed. Recto can't move. Recto lays on the ground right now.
I'll throw your paralyzed ass right in front of the statue. Your mouth
Still
will
can't
work.
take it. Still paralyzed.
So no, it doesn't look like anybody has attempted to take them out.
All right. The fact they were in here and they weren't digging at them, something tells me they maybe should stay there.
Or
Yeah, I
they
think we
put,
should
or
leave
they
them
put them there.
Where are the eyes looking? Like, does it look like the eyes are like are looking at something?
Just off into like in the middle of the room.
Off and to the left.
If we had more health, I'd go and take those fucking things.
We are on fumes, boys.
If it even
Alright,
looks
buddy.
like anyone's trying to take it, I'm gonna back out of the room.
Can I
over
search
here.
this doppelganger? Is there anything to
Come over
search
here.
on him? Or is he just a big pile of mush?
On the doppelganger?
Yeah.
He's not mush. He is
He doesn't have a spine, but he's not mush.
he's a corpse. But when you look at him, you notice
Mushy
that
corpse.
he's basically naked, right? So like all the stuff that he like his clothes and stuff like those are just part of him. And as he died, that all receded. So he doesn't have any pockets.
He's
Put
European.
it that way.
But anything tangible?
Get his
around
teeth,
him,
Garrod.
Around. So you're just looking around him.
Yeah. You know,
There's
did
nothing-
he have
there's-
anything tangible that we could see or an actual weapon?
Loots.
You do not see any loots around the doppelganger. No.
Or, right?
Garrod, we've already searched that.
Can
the
we
off
short
deck.
rest at this point? Maybe.
At least. We're so busted at this point. It would
The
be
guy's line
improbable for us.
unscathed.
I don't know. I think we should go fight. I think we should go fight something else.
Can we
That
just take
skull.
30 minutes to gather ourselves here? We've
I think
also
so.
got this
Fucking
spider
skull.
that's just kind of roaming around. I don't know what we
For
want to do with
24
that.
hours.
He's good for an hour or 24 hours, yeah.
Yeah, we could take a long rest. He'd just be nice to us.
All right, let's take a short rest.
He'd lick
Hey guys,
you
why don't we
when
take a short rest?
That's a great idea, Garrod. You are full of them today.
I'm
Hey,
on
did,
top
so-
of
did
points.
we
So
fully
your
search the
your
off spawn?
characters, by the way, do not know what a short rest is, right? So what is it you guys are doing?
A breather.
Yeah, I'd want to take
Yeah,
a
I want
nap.
to collect. Yes, I want to collect
Well,
myself.
Recto
You
is
guys are
just
just
laying there
stopping
paralyzed.
exactly where you
to
are
be
right
fair.
now and just standing in place for 30 minutes.
No.
Yes, Recto is doing that. Because
Well,
Recto is
Recto can only do
paralyzed.
this
Just
for an hour.
right.
Because
I'll,
Recto
Yeah,
has
Yeah,
no
Recto
choice.
actually is doing exactly what I said. That's true.
I'll sit on the other end of the hallway across from Granny and Recto just to keep an eye on him.
All right, so
Hey, Steve. Nice stab.
Periodically flicking pebbles over at Recto's paralyzed face.
Steve,
I'd
I'm
like
going
to
to punch you with my stone fist.
I'd like to sit like right next to this spider. And I'm just gonna kind of stare at those gems and just see if there's anything happening with them as we're resting.
You can study them for a half hour.
I'm gonna take a look at them.
I say we take them, but that's after our short
I'm
rest.
very interested in these things. I'm gonna study them a little bit here.
We just beat
as
the
I-
final
as I
boss.
wait.
What else could there be?
Like, could
so
be
how do you want
traps.
to how do you want to study them, Recto?
I
Or,
just
like-
want to keep watch on them. I want to see if they do anything. or
Go
if they're
pry
just-
him out.
So you're just looking at them from a
Yeah,
distance.
yeah. I'm just sort of looking at them and just keeping
Crud.
an eye on them and trying to figure out what I want to do.
Okay.
You got
all
one
right,
hit
so
point
you're
back, Steve.
you're maybe
Good
up
job,
here,
buddy.
kind of looking at
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
There we go. It's more like it.
All right. Is anybody else doing anything?
I'm laying on the
Sit
floor.
down.
I'm gonna sit in the
Granny-
corner.
Garrod.
I'm gonna sit in the corner and just take a breather. Like I'm kind of like hunched over, just collecting my breath. I'm just taking a breather.
All right.
We have no way to end paralysis in our party.
I do, but it's a level 2 spell. But that's gone.
Well, it'll be back after the rest.
Boy. Yeah, but then I'm gonna need to rest.
No rest for you.
It
Okay.
won't be back after the rest. It's an hour long.
Sigmundo, are you
half
doing
hour.
anything?
Yeah, I'm sorry. If you scroll up, it might have gone past. I'm already sitting on the floor. I'm not doing anything.
I'm not reading chat, so unless
Oh,
somebody
my bad.
says it, like if you guys just announce something in chat, it doesn't count.
Sorry. No, I have taken a seat against the wall. I am offering up anybody who wants me to look at anything.
Okay. All right.
I got
So
something
you guys.
for you to look at.
All right. So I'll say that you guys rest for an hour. Yeah.
Okay.
To let
Oh.
Recto come back.
I'm healed. Do I get to use my hit die for that? Does
Yeah.
that count?
We'll go ahead and say that kind
An
of
hour
is a
and a
short
half.
rest for you. Yeah, hour and a half. There we go.
Oh, silly. 12 hit
All right. So do
points,
your short
boys.
rest things.
Oh wait, and I forgot to. Oh, Troy, I'll leave this to your discretion. I forgot to add the temporary hit points when I killed stuff. Can I add them now or no?
How long do they last?
I don't know until they go away. I think.
Wow, you don't say.
They do. There is no necessarily.
Okay. Then yeah, you can add them.
They last until they don't.
It's only 4. I mean, so.
Yep.
But 24 is better than 20. So.
That's true.
Oh,
I'll take one.
All right. And just as a reminder for folks like Zigmundo who were impacted by that other stuff, you still have the same max HP as.
yep. I still have 8. Don't worry. I'm well aware of it.
Okay.
I'm at full health.
You're painfully aware of it.
So an hour and a half goes by, about an hour of which Recto finally starts to shake free, and whatever he was saying, like
Pins and
before
needles.
that
Pins and needles.
that poison hit, all of a sudden he finishes that sentence, right? So then you guys kind of finish up your rest. Now what?
I'd like to open that door, everybody. I think that'd be great.
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right, I go and open the door.
All right,
All
Zach, good
right.
job.
So it is locked.
Oh, let me take a look at it. I'd like to apply my thieves' tools.
Oh, I'll just stand
All
over here.
right. All right.
Finally.
So go ahead and do a. I believe this is going to be a dexterity check. Yep.
While this is going on, I'm going to work my way south to rejoin the group.
Nice. All right. So that did work, and you were able to kind of use those tools and feel around. And you feel the pins of the lock, and pop, 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 pop,
Nice.
pop. Boom. The door opens up.
Good work, Steve.
I've been waiting to use those things.
It shows, man. You were ready.
I was ready.
All right. And so Steve, you're over here, and give me a minute. You do see the collapsed body of a dwarf laying on a bed towards the back of the room. You see, this is actually a pretty nice room. There are really dusty but nice, rich draperies kind of all around the walls of the room. There's a bed and a brazier. There's, like I said, the dwarf laying, from what you can tell, is unconscious. On the other side of the room, seems to be fairly beaten up.
All right. Hansy will come with me, I guess, and we'll approach and shake him awake if
Could
possible.
be a doppelganger. Watch out, Steve.
I know.
He stabs you and you're dead.
Game over.
Game over.
3 months.
This must be from the late 60s as it's on fire.
And he casts triple fireball on the rest of you.
Oh well.
Damn it. I actually have triple fireball immunity.
And
Oh yeah, good call.
He's carrying around an enchanted item that gives him triple fireball immunity.
So you just kind of try to shake him. He is alive. You can tell that, but he's not really coming to very quickly. He's in rough shape. He's been treated somewhat poorly. He's banged and bruised. He's not no cuts or anything, but it doesn't look like he's had a lot of food or water.
Can I? I'll offer him some rations then for my whatever we brought in here.
Okay, he's not awake enough to accept the rations, but you're able to
Just
take the
smush it in his mouth. No,
you're able to take some of the water and pour it in his mouth, and he does kind of starts to come to enough to at least accept the hydration and drink some of that down, and that seems to have improved his condition. But
And I'll tell the rest of the
he's not doing
party,
well.
hey, I think I found that other rock seeker brother. He looks a little rough. Not necessarily rougher than some of us, but pretty rough.
Not as bad as the other Rockseeker brother.
Yeah, it's better than that. So we got him, I guess. We should probably try to figure out what we want to do with this place.
I would like to go take the gems out of the statue.
If you announce that to the party, I'd like to gather up Nundro here and walk down the stairs like back to the cavern.
Oh, I'm helping with the gems.
So do you? Okay, so Recto, do you announce that you're going to go do that?
No, I
I
just kind
told
of
him-
walk over there because I didn't know what was going on, and I walk over there and I see the gems, and I'm like, oh, and I grab one and I try to.
Oh my god!
So they're not right at floor level, right? So they're fairly high up.
Can I
you
boost
climb up
him
there.
up? Yeah, if I
I
saw
climb.
him going that way, because
I'm
I'm
tiny
interested
and a
in
good
these
climber.
Okay.
Simultaneously, I would be just getting him up and taking him out of the room anyway.
Okay. So Steve and Hansi, let's say, and which way are you going to take them, pillars?
This way.
Okay. So you guys are over here, and then Roland, you said you were going to help with the gems.
things. Oh yeah.
Let's do
I'm
it.
gonna walk over with them, and I'm gonna walk and be there with
Look,
them as they're
Roland.
removing.
Shiny things.
With the gems.
Oh, shiny.
Rod, you're with the gems team.
Yes, I am with the gems team.
Granny, what are you up to? You can type in chat if you need to.
Why is Granny not speaking?
His wife's recording a podcast.
Oh, okay, I missed that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Christy, no worries. You
Anything.
can type in chat. You can type in chat if you need to.
Funny thing, the podcast is about husbands who play D&D. It's weird.
Meta.
Living with Nerds, episode 7.
The whole
Okay.
podcast is actually her recording Christy doing a podcast.
So Zigmundo, are
I
you
would-
team gems or team?
Well, I am
Orc?
not Team Gems. I am heading down the stairs here.
Okay. All right. So Recto, you get up there, and the gems are pretty set in place in the statue. They don't just pluck right out.
Pull harder.
I pull harder.
Okay. Let's go ahead and make a strength check.
See?
Oh,
Let's
by
see how
strength,
hard.
do you mean F? Do you mean
And not
acrobatics?
strength. Yeah, strength ability check. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
Frank
ideal.
Devlin getting in the game.
Not ideal.
So you pull and try to pry, and those gems are just really in there.
That didn't do it, huh? The one didn't do it.
No.
Rolling there. I pulled kind of hard.
Move aside, idiot.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
gonna
I will do that.
All right. So you climb down, and Roland climbs up. You know, you maybe give him a little boost to get up there.
try.
You pull and try to pry and kind of try to get your fingernails up under there, but they are just not coming free.
Get up there, orc.
Shit.
Want to roll bet what I'm gonna roll? I'm gonna go up there and try to pull them off now.
I
Too.
guess rolling bad now is probably the best time to be doing that.
Yes.
Strength.
Yep, strength check.
There he is.
That's why we bring them.
That will do it. So
Swords and gems.
So Roland, you take out Talon, and you actually kind of put Talon in there and pry it in there, and bang on this back end of the blade and pop a gem out, and one of those eye gems just pops right out. You snatch it with your hand. As you snatch it, as you catch it, you hear this rumbling sound coming from these pillars. The three of you kind of turn around and look to see those pillars. These cracks start to run all the way down the pillar as they
Run!
It's the
drop.
water.
I'll say you guys make it about this far, and Steve, ceiling starts to cave in and drop down upon all of you. Go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw, each of you. All right.
Oh, that's on you guys.
So,
I push them in my saving grace. In my last, I push them away if I don't make it.
I don't need your push. I rolled an 18.
hold on.
I push them away as the ceilings
Get your
collapse.
hands off me, filthy orc.
All right.
Get the
give me a
enchanted
second.
stuff off his corpse.
Oh, there you go. That's such a paladin
Yes.
statement.
He's got the gem.
Garrod, you're going to take 29 points of damage.
Okay.
Goosh.
Uh,
I am so glad I rolled that extra hit die.
and you are prone. You other two, you're going to take 14 points of damage.
Oh,
Did he get both gems?
No, you got one.
That was just the one. Yeah,
There's
go up and
another
get the other one. Go up and get the other one right now.
We take 14.
I'm
Each.
down.
Yep.
Seemed like a good idea. I mean,
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, I'm with Team
I
Jen.
literally told you what was going to go wrong.
that's it? So the ceiling fell?
Yeah, the ceiling fell. You guys are like, there's rubble kind of all over you. Garrod is actually, they're completely covered in rubble. You cannot see Garrod at this point. The rest of you kind of barely be able to dodge. You know, a couple pieces hit you on your back and your arms as you just kind of scooted through. But yeah, this room is kind of destroyed now.
So the ceiling's fallen already.
The ceiling fell. Yeah, but it's not sky above you. It's still more stone. It's more like there was a stone layer set up above that kind of fell down.
And it looks like there's more that could fall down.
You could investigate that if you would like to.
The ceiling fell, but there's still room.
There's still one more gem.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, well, if the ceiling fell already, like, why don't we just go get the
How
other
much
one?
damage do they take before they're perma-dead?
I'm down to 8.
Exactly the amount?
So no, the way if that
Yeah,
question's
but if
real,
he goes up for that other
if
gem.
you take enough damage to be negative your max health, then you're permanent.
Can we see Roland?
Roland is I would say
I'm down.
he's mostly covered in rubble, but you can see like one of his feet sticking out.
Guys, we got the gem. Good news. We got the gem.
And so the rest of you over in this hallway heard this gigantic rumble. Just
Steve
you can see
saw
like
us.
dust just dust like flies down the hallway. You can see
Granny
kind
would
of
like to run back.
all right.
We're hurt a little bit, but we got the gem.
If she can get to Roland, she'll heal him for 1 hit point.
All right, so you can find Roland, and you're able to dig him up out of the rubble and heal him for 1 hit point. Yeah.
Oof. Bad idea.
Did we know
All
anything
right,
about
and
the
Grod,
gems?
you're trapped under there. So if you want to try and struggle your way out, maybe roll a athletics check.
Athletics, okay.
How big are the gems?
All right, and so as you're pulling Roland out of the rubble, all of a sudden you hear another rumble, and you look at the ceiling to see if it's going to collapse, but actually you see kind of all this rubble just kind of burst out of the ground as Garrod stands back up triumphant out of the rubble.
Badass.
Steve goes to look
And
at
then
him
he
and
collapses
says,
again and he gets exhausted.
what did we learn?
I got a plan.
It's a teachable moment.
There's still one gem left.
I walk out of that room.
So how
I'd
big?
like to
how,
drag my gimpy leg as I drag out of this room too.
how big are the gems?
I'm going to say that they're probably 6 inches in diameter, maybe?
Big enough to tie a rope around?
No.
Well, that ruins my plan.
Like it's like the size of a big rock that you can hold in one hand.
I could tie a rope around a big rock.
It'd have to be a tiny rope.
You know we're carrying like a bunch of gems, right?
It's the size of your fist.
Yeah, but these are different gems. These are magic gems.
Well,
Are
do we
they-
know that?
So
Does
far,
anybody
the only
look at them?
magical thing they did is make the ceiling cave in on.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty
Uh,
magic.
How great would it be to have a ceiling cave in on our enemies?
Probably a trap rather
That's
than
exactly
a
what they
spell.
do. That's exactly. They're a magic roof ceiling collapsing gem.
The magic gems of ceiling collapse. That would
they-
be the death of us.
If
That
they
would be
take
the
them
death
from
of all
us,
of us.
the ceiling collapses on them.
So go ahead, Meryl. Go ahead and Recto roll an investigation check
I would
as
love
you
to
look
do
closely at the gem.
that. How'd I do?
Cannot understand why you want this thing so
It's
bad.
shiny, green. You're not able to.
Question: Why does
completely-
Roland? Who has the gem?
Actually, Garage should
You.
have the gem. Sorry,
You
yeah,
have it.
yeah. So Recto, you didn't actually investigate it. You
Okay.
don't have one.
I will take.
Investigate
I will take a
something.
cue from what Meryl just said, and I will do.
You're gonna investigate it. It's shiny.
This is not why we have Garad.
It's shiny.
I hand the gem over to Zigmundo and ask him to take a look.
Stay in
figure
your
it
lane.
out.
Stay in your lane, Garad.
Yeah, let's let our mage look at the magic gems.
All right, what am I? Just regular old investigation.
If you want to take a look and check it out.
Okay, is there an Arcana check we can run?
Jesus.
Yeah, you can
Christ.
tell it's shiny. It's
Oh,
green.
God, that's what the
It's a little. You think it's a little shinier than Garad thinks it is.
What about an Arcana check or something? Can we do that?
It's probably
could-
just a regular gem.
I could
yo.
also identify it. It's gonna take a while.
You could try to if you want to try and do an Arcana check against it, you can.
Anybody have Mage Hand?
What are you gonna do with Mage Hand? Because I don't think it does what you think it does.
Pull the other gem out of the other eye socket?
Yeah, that's not really what it does.
What does
You
it
can
do?
grab
I
stuff.
think it's exactly what it does.
I feel like that's exactly what it does.
It says lift small items. If it's stuck there, it's not gonna be able to pry it out.
DM?
It's not gonna be able to pry it out.
Damn it.
If
What
it
about
was
a
sitting
really
on the
strong
ground,
mage hand?
do stuff with it.
What about
Okay,
this?
so-
Hold
maybe-
Arcana, just in case anybody
So
wants to
as
look
you check it out, with kind of from an arcane standpoint, you can see kind of almost little glyphs etched into it. As you kind of study it, you can tell that it's not magical in and of itself. It was part of a magical trap.
you have been trapped.
Maybe that makes sense.
Where do you guys think the trap was?
I don't think we sprung it yet.
The trap
better-
was that this loan
the roof was
inflicts itself
unstable.
over the next 4 years.
we better be careful.
These balloon payments will get out of control in the next 9 to 10.
Okay, Mo, Curly, Shemp, where are we headed?
Let's go back down this
Let's
way.
go to the forge, man.
All right,
Should
so
we-
Recto, are you leaving? Are you rejoining the?
Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot else to do, right?
We're gonna grab the other gem.
And so Steve, you're basically
That's
carrying the.
Might as
I
well
don't
now,
think
right?
so.
Yeah, I'm just like trying to help him walk and having Hansy hold up his other
Okay.
side. Like,
Okay.
I'm
It
going
would
to use
be
my new
easier if
staff as a walking stick to help support me as I walk around.
dick.
Adorable.
Okay. And so, what's the party intend to do?
All right, guys. So we can deal with the green skull, the green flaming skull. All right, which means we could
I
get
have
that
1 HP.
that furnace running again. We
One.
could.
I said I said we head back into town. We have one of Gundren's brothers. I said we head back and lick our wounds as much as we can. We can't do anything. We need a long rest. We need to be able to kind of wrap this up a little bit.
Okay.
All right, can we head down this way? We can cut through the door.
Don't
I
we have
think we
to
should. I
dip
think
the
we should
cube
try
in
to
fudge?
wake up. I think we should try to wake up Nundro here and see if he can offer us any information that suggests we shouldn't leave.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's true. We should make sure Nundro's not gonna die or something.
All right.
20 minutes.
So you guys kind of you've started to escort Nundro down the hallway. You can see that he's starting to come to a little bit. He's starting to,
I gently
be able to-
smack him in the face a couple times.
Right.
Nundro.
He's supporting some of more of his own weight. He's starting to come to. He's recognized you guys, or not. He doesn't recognize you, but he recognizes that you're there. You're helping him. He's becoming conscious again, and he kind of looks around at you and what happened to Nesnar?
Nesnar, you're not gonna have to worry about him anymore. We took care of him.
And he kind of shakes his head up and down. Not overly happy, but kind of satisfied.
He did seem to suggest that something bad was coming down the pike. You know anything about that?
I don't know. He kept saying that he needed to get to the forge. He had a device that he wants to power. We thought he was going to steal the forge from us, but I think he just wanted to use it.
I think we're supposed to put that cube in the forge.
Well, we still have not identified the cube.
Let's just throw it in the forge. See what happens.
I'd be more willing to divulge the existence of the cube if I had something to help me walk.
So I guess we should clarify who knows about this cube. So Steve was present for it. Do any of the rest of you know about the cube?
I don't think
guess
so.
I guess now though you've heard somewhat of a mention of it from Nundro.
Right. So
What
they're aware of its
device?
existence.
What
Yeah.
device was he empowering?
He had a cube. It had glyphs on the different sides. I don't know what it did, but he kept talking about I don't know. It was something about death or saving somebody. He wanted to save somebody.
I see. What brought you down here, Nundro? Are you just trying to set up shop down here? Was that the plan?
My
Didn't
brothers
we
and I.
find a cube? Sorry.
So sorry.
No,
So
go ahead.
he kind of explains that he and his brothers were searching for new places to mine. They went into the cavern that you guys first entered into, and then were surprised when they kind of expanded through a place and entered into this old cavern. They knew the stories about the lost mine of Phandelver, and so after a little bit of exploration, kind of surmised that that's what they had found. But they themselves weren't equipped to really explore it, so they went back. They sent Gundren back to Neverwinter to pull together some supplies to go and explore it. Sometime after that, Nundro and his other brother, while they were waiting were kind of ransacked by the Black Spider. His other brother fought back, was killed, and Nundro was taken in with them, and kind of a captive of the party as Nesnar explored the mine.
I see. Do you know why they were keeping you here, Nundro?
He tells you that they thought he knew more about the mine than he did, and that he was holding back. So they beat him a bit to try and get the actual location of the forge out of him. They kept trying to explore, but kept encountering monsters, and that slowed them down.
Did anybody find a cube? Anybody know what he's talking about?
Yeah, I've got a cube.
Them out.
It's part of my part of the spoils of the last battle here. I got myself this cube. He seemed pretty insistent that it be charged in the forge, but I'm a little skeptical if we should be following the Black Spider's directions here.
I want to ask who does Nundro know anything about who was giving orders to the Black Spider? Did he catch any?
Good question.
He says he doesn't know that anybody was trying to give him orders, but he did say that he often would correspond with somebody not in the mine. At his he would write letters quite frequently at his writing desk.
Glassstaff.
Yeah, Glassstaff.
Where is his writing desk?
It was in the room that you guys just left.
Oh, let's search that.
Yeah, I'd like to go back and look real quick and see if there's any.
Yeah.
Okay, so who goes back?
I'd like to go. That seems nice and safe for a 1 HP person.
Poison trap, you're dead.
Yeah, the ceiling fell on you.
It's a shame.
DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
And dead.
100 D10 damage.
100 D10.
All right, so you kind of enter back into this room again. This is the room that had all the rich draperies are kind of around. It almost looks like well, actually, if you roll
560 damage.
Nice.
but you could save for half.
Per square foot.
Roland, can you roll religion?
Uh-oh.
Can.
Yeah, now's a good time for
I
you to get some
shouldn't, but I
religion
can.
rolling.
So yeah, you can't really tell exactly, but you feel like these quarters were part of some sort of officials' quarters related to the temple next door, but you can't really tell anything more than that. But go ahead and roll perception now.
Some sort of dwarf god, probably.
Can Granny aid him
Recently
to the
DI'd.
You save all your good rolls for battle,
I know, apparently.
which I'm okay with.
So you look around. There is a fairly out of place looking wooden table in the corner of the room. It looks like it didn't belong to the room. Maybe it was brought in from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
You see there's a pile of papers there. There's also a sack and a large mug.
Like
I'm
beer
gonna-
stein?
I'm gonna say, Granny, I'm pretty worried. I got one hit point left. Go take a look. I don't want anything exploding in my hands.
You do look very tired, Roland.
If you like
I'm gonna-
accidentally put your hand in a candle, you die.
Allow me to-
I'm gonna sit here and just sort of catch my breath.
No more
Allow me to,
tripwires.
Allow me to investigate.
Okay. You see the same thing. I assume you're investigating that table.
The table.
So you see a stack of papers, you see a sack, and you see a mug.
Okay. Do the papers look interesting?
Yeah, so you look through it. A lot of them are kind of logs of the exploration of the mine. You also see some correspondence with King Grawl that was a little bit older. It was written in a really crude hand with charcoal whenever King Grawl was writing back to him. Like, no pronouns, just really short 3-word sentences, 2-syllable words. You also see that Silvar was corresponding. So Nesnar was corresponding with somebody else. Let me go ahead and somebody named Sindra, and I'll.
Granny doesn't know that that's significant, but I do.
And so you find this letter.
Cool. I'll share it with everybody else.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate, huh? Huh. He might have been a
Yeah.
bit
That's our next stop, boys.
That seems like that seems pretty significant. This guy obviously seemed to think that this was gonna fix it. It's impossible to know if he was right or not.
Did we
Bro,
kill
he's
somebody who's
hooked
just
up.
trying to do some good things?
She can't. Yeah, probably. He was doing it in a bad way though, so he deserved it. He can't be talking about actual literal death, right? But it could be referring to like a deity or something, or a spirit.
Yeah, we seem to die just fine. So.
Right, death is clearly working.
Just to be clear, none of you have died yet.
None of us have died.
It's true.
Okay,
actually.
well,
None of
it
us have
worked on
died.
everything else in that room. Then how about that?
She's got to take take the mug and give it to Garad as a souvenir.
Okay. So
She thinks he'll like
Garad,
that.
go ahead and roll investigation on as you look at the mug.
Can we just say that that Rod thinks it looks like a mug?
You might roll 20, man.
Look at that.
Nailed it.
So from your extensive experience in taverns,
mugs.
you realize this is a hell of a fucking mug. You kind of look around.
Mugstein.
Is this a never-ending mug of beer?
What are you,
Yeah.
Garrod? God of mugs?
I'm back.
God,
Give me a second here. All right, so this is the nicest mug you've seen in your entire life. you can actually, thinking back to the statue in the other room, you can tell that the mug is kind of styled after that kind of dwarven look. So it was likely, it looks quite old, so it's probably from the temple itself. And it's made out of as you can actually you look inside of it and you can see the stamp at the bottom that indicate that it's actually made out of pure electrum, which is like a really fancy metal.
Frosty cold mug.
It says world's #1 dad on it.
I scratched out the first D and put GAR.
World's best spider.
And what about the sack?
So you pick up the sack and look inside, and it is loaded with monies.
Sweet.
Loaded with monies.
How many monies?
You have here. Let's see. You have.
Just the tops of the.
All right.
For accounting purposes.
Dibs.
Oh yeah.
There's no dibs.
Can I call dibs? Dibs on the monies.
You just did. You just did.
Yeah, bet's a bet.
All right, hold on. Let me just
I
post
cast
this for
spider
you guys.
climb and walk on the ceiling.
You can't.
It's a lot of monies, guys.
We figures it out.
What's EP?
Oh shit!
That's electrum. So that
platinum pieces.
Yeah, so two electrum is 1 gold.
Yeah, and is
Yikes.
platinum 5 gold?
I believe so. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah.
That's
So
a pretty
can we
nice
just
mug.
buy Phandelver?
Pretty nice mug then.
We now own Phandelver.
It wouldn't be 10 because they can't.
No, it's 10. It is 10.
It is 10.
A platinum is
That's
10 gold.
Surprisingly decimal.
That's another 150 gold.
Can we
Yeah.
just buy Phandelver?
What do you want
Plus
Phandelver for?
190 is
We have our own town.
85
190 is
gold.
95 gold.
95 gold.
It's like the time when you tried to start a
Yeah,
bugbear army with
legit.
2 broke-ass bugbears.
It's more bigger armor than you have.
It has been super helpful. And then
So it's 375 gold plus 9 gemstones.
Legit.
do those gemstones have cool little carvings on it that may or may not cause the ceiling to cave in on your enemies?
They do not. They're just normal gemstones.
All right, just good. To know.
375 gold, 10 gemstones. Got it.
Okay.
That's a lot of fucking gold.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming there's nothing else interesting in the papers, I guess we well, I guess I'll take them for posterity. I guess I'll give them
Super
to
glad we went back in that room.
the dwarf.
Yeah, good call.
Good job, guys.
Good call, Zig.
And,
Yeah, that was extremely useful.
Well, we just got to walk up and not open that door.
Yeah, we're like, oh, guess we're good here. All right.
All
so,
right.
So
Cool.
So I feel like there's still a lot left to do in this cave, but we're coming up on a hard stop here.
Yeah,
And,
can we?
Yep.
We need to get Nundro back to a kind of a sanctuary type place.
His
still got
room
stuff
was
to do
pretty
here.
nice.
Yeah,
So,
we could just camp
While
out
we
here.
could probably take the long way around to get him. Oh no, we got to go through that green skull if we're going to get him.
Yeah.
No, we can always explore down this way. We don't know what's over here yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. If we go straight south.
Yeah, there's all kinds of other things that could eat us down that way.
I don't see the problem.
All right. So the other option is we just go back into the room where we found him, kind of barricade the door, and take a short/long rest there.
And
Maybe
to help him recuperate and
Yeah.
figure
Yeah.
out our next move.
Yeah.
How
I
long
think
have
that
we
would
been
be-
in this cave at this point, Troy?
Couple of days.
Only like an hour.
Yeah, well, it has been a couple of days. So is the question more how long has it been since you last did a long rest in the
Yeah.
cave?
So basically, our long rest. I know we kind of woke up in the morning
Yeah.
down in the southern part of the cave. Have we come
Yep.
to, nightfall again outside?
It's probably not nightfall, but it's probably early afternoon. Like you guys, it's been a really tough fucking day. You can
Feel-
Some
probably,
people had ceilings fall on them.
yeah.
true.
That tends to take the wind out of your sails.
Where are you gonna go when the ceiling falls on you, man?
What are you gonna do then?
Yeah.
So I feel like yeah, you guys could
I got you.
could pull it together and
Level up and take a long rest.
Do we level up?
At least one of those things.
We did kill the last boss.
And that wraith thing before that. And that
Sure you
skull thing before
And
that.
survived the ceiling crash. And we
the
got-
ceiling was actually the final boss.
Boom.
You
Classic
don't get
dungeon.
bonus points for triggering an absolutely knowable trap.
It was
But what about surviving a knowable trap?
All right. So are you guys doing taking a long rest inside of this this room where you found Nundro?
that would be what Granny wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll lock the door behind us.
I'm actually going to put,
I have a piton I'd like to shove under the door.
Well, it has a lock.
Wait, which way does the door open?
The door opens to the interior.
Then I shove my piton underneath it to form a wedge-like barrier.
All right. You do that.
It's a hell of a doorstop.
That's right. I kick it
All right.
with my unarmed strike. to
Okay.
make sure
And
it gets under
so let's say you give the bed over to Nundro, help him nurse back up to health. The rest of you kind of set aside your things and settle down for a rest for you can't really tell if it's the evening or not because you're just in a cave, right? But
For a couple of days.
We've lost
everybody's
track. It has not been a couple of
ready
days.
it's been a long day though, so you're tired, you're ready to relax, and you're able to get some rations out, break bread, all of that. So that will count as a long rest. So for those of you who were damaged by the Wraith's attack, you will go back up to your normal maximum health.
What about ceilings?
Well, everybody
You're permanently squished.
basically heals you. Everybody heals back up to max. You recover half of your hit dice, up to half of your hit dice that you've spent. And we will go ahead and level up to level 5.
Sweet.
Woo!
Oh
That's some
boy.
good work this week.
Nice try.
All right. So I think
Thank
that's
you.
where we'll end it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cool.
That was fun.
Level 5. What?
Guys, I'm glad I could contribute from afar.
I feel like
You did-
Zig
you
was
did your part.
MVP. I mean, that guy
Um,
was not going down.
He did his part.
my shield enchantment is over.
It will be over by the time you get back up. Yep.
Zig was there when it counted.
All right. Well, thanks, guys.
No,
That
thank
was
you.
cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Our proficiency bonus, if you notice, guys, just went up to 3.
Yes.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
It's a big
this
level.
It's a good
a
level.
huge level up for you guys. I can tell you that, like last week, I don't know if any of you remember, but at one point I was like, oh, somebody reminded me that you guys were level 4, and I was like, oh shit, I better go correct some stuff because I had rolled up encounters thinking that you guys were already
Optimized it
level
for
5.
5. Yeah.
And so when I was double checking, it was literally doubles the amount of kind of target XP for the encounter between level 4 and level 5.
Damn.
How do I
Yeah.
change the proficiency bonus? I'm working on the core.
It does
here.
it
That's it.
automatically,
It does it automatically.
Like
Just change your
5
level to 5 and you're good.
and it should move it to 3 when you do that.
Should get the next level of spells, right?
Yeah.
I know I do.
You get lots of goodies. I
that.
think,
Melee
I think
attackers
you'll actually be able to cast your Eldritch Blast twice per round now.
twice
Yep.
per
Yeah,
Twice.
that's pretty good.
Damn.
I get 2
I'm
attacks.
very much going to start passing.
Where's
Nick, you and I both get 2 melee attacks. Paladins get a second attack.
Where
I
do
get
I
a
change my
horse.
level?
Get a
Sorry.
horse?
It's at the top.
I got a
My
magic
God, Hillers,
horse.
how long have we been playing this?
I've never. I've
never
been
leveled
just
up.
typing it in. It doesn't. Oh wait, never mind. It did it. Okay, we're good.
Or a magic.
You're Oath of
Tiny.
Vengeance, right,
Yeah.
Chrissy?
I am.
That's awesome. That's a cool paladin.
It's pretty sweet. It's like the only paladin.
I don't know. I like the Oath of the Crown in what is it, Sword Coast?
Yep.
If I
If
just
you're-
click
if
the
you're going
roll hit
straight
dice
tank,
button,
cool.
that'll
that's
give me
pretty cool.
my hit
Yeah.
point bonus, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm hitting real hard.
So I
Yeah,
get
I
my
mean,
4 hit points.
this is a huge level up for you guys. This is why I wouldn't let you guys level up before the final encounter because
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be weird.
God,
We
look at
would've-
that!
we would have melted those people.
yeah, even as is, so that was a deadly encounter. I mean, you had a couple of people go down, but it wasn't even. I didn't think it was that bad for you guys.
It was pretty deadly. It
That's
could have gone. It definitely could
32
have gone the
hit
other way.
points in one turn.
If the bear hadn't have been throwing rocks, we would have been in a bad way.
Oh, and my all right. So
Also,
Troy,
that befriend animal was pretty clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took a
Taking
spider
taking
out
a
of the
quarter out of that's huge.
so
Yeah.
Troy,
I was hoping for 2 of them, but
Oh, by the way, that spider got crushed by that ceiling. I hope you all felt awful.
oh, we said our
Mush.
goodbyes. Yeah. Troy, you and I need to talk about Stonefist stuff because
Okay.
Now my unarmed attack bonus is up.
Yep.
So now my unarmed die rolls for d6, which is the same as a mace, which is what my Stonefist attacks for.
Yep.
So,
But your Stonefist is a +1.
if I activate it.
Yeah.
If I don't, I've just been using it as a basic mace, which was a 1d6.
Nope.
Which is the same as an unarmed strike now. So,
He's saying, does it scale?
does my Stonefist scale?
Or is it still just a mace?
Since my
I
unarmed
will-
strikes hit harder, like my foot hits harder now, and my Stonefist has always hit harder than my foot, it would stand to reason that now that my foot hits harder,
Jeez.
my Stonefist also hits harder.
I will at least take it under advisement, and I'll noodle on that one for a bit.
Yeah, so just throwing that out there because
I gotta pick a new invocation too.
otherwise the Stonefist does me really no good unless I activate it at this point.
Right.
And it's just a
Ooh, I
burden
get
to me
third spot.
otherwise.
It glows. It's a torch.
Invocation.
All right. Thanks, everyone. That was fun.
Thanks,
I'll,
guys.
Yeah, man.
Really,
Hope
really
to see
looking
you all
forward
next
to
week.
flexing. Yeah, some of
See you
the new stuff.